Mix Master AJ Twist, spitting demon tea, and on the mic.
Why is this video off?
Unfocused.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of Unfocused. I'm AJ Twist.
And I'm T. And it's episode 319 of Unfocused. And that's the amazingly named Sharpedo.
As it
episode.
should be.
And Sharpedo is another point for Sharpedo. He's the brutal Pokemon.
Ooh, okay.
Wow.
Went
That
from
was
savage to brutal.
Damn, that's how you do it.
Damn.
You know, that's how you do it, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Next week we're gonna have some crappy ass thing, right?
I know. That was too good. They ran out of their imagination right there.
Are we doing an episode next week? Next week Thanksgiving. Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, never mind. We're good. We'll be back next week, anyways.
We're back, and this is the podcast about video games, comics, animes, movies, nerd stuff.
Yeah,
nerd stuff.
that's what we do here.
That's what we do. That being said, don't forget you can find us on our main website, collision28.com. You can contact us on Twitter at unfocused28. There's also, we're available to listen to the podcast on Stitcher, Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
Google things.
Google things. That's
yeah.
That's the other one.
Twitch.tv/collision28 to watch us live, and of course you can catch these on YouTube, youtube.com/unfocusedpodcast.
Justin TV, rest in peace. All right. Yeah, man. So Unfocused.
Yeah, that's us.
We usually kick it off on Unfocused with our Unfocused weeks. What'd you do?
Hung out, chilled out. I really didn't do anything, honestly. I just realized, this week went by fast. It's already fucking another show already. I feel like I just did this shit yesterday. But just no lifing Digimon. That's what I do. I've been working.
I feel it. I literally do. I know.
I don't think I've played any games or anything. I haven't played anything new. I don't even think I went to the arcade since last week, to be honest. Damn, really? Yeah, I don't think I have. Yeah, all I've been doing is working on my little webpage thing, actually. If I can bring it up here real quick, to show some progress here. I made this database that has all my all the Digimon cards that exist.
Fucking badass.
And then you can click on these bitches, and it has all this information right here, right?
Should I send you the BT6 list so you can get ahead of the game?
Sure. Yeah, I'll go look for it later. I have an easy two-step process to actually just load that shit in there.
My bad.
Because the other day I was trying to create this where is it, security control deck, right? And I was trying to create this, and I realized I didn't have Gaia Force yet, in here. I was I was searching it, and it wasn't coming up. I was like, oh, I haven't put the red starter set in here yet. So I just 2 minutes later it was there.
I was going to tell you that people have been mentioning on a lot of channels I've been checking out for red that why you don't need Gaia Force, but I forgot you're playing red-yellow control.
Yeah.
So you could use that. Mm-hmm. That would make sense.
Yeah. So yeah, and then this is a deck page that I made. I just finished coding all this shit today, where it has the actual list, 50 cards in here, 5 eggs, 25 of them are Digimon, 20 of them are options, 5 tamers. I got 4 level 3s, 4 level 4s, got 8 of them, level 5s got 4 of them, 7 and 2, and then it has all the colors right here too of each one. So yellow, you can't see this because I don't know why this shit's all weird, but
if anyone feels lost, it's because we were talking about the Digimon card game.
Yeah, that's a card game.
Has a very specific set of rules and language that you may not understand what we're saying.
I was just speaking it to you right now. And then, that's what I've been working on. And I got this shit working. And if I needed to add a card on here, I can just type Omnimon real quick right here, search it, and then this list will come up. It's not supposed to be overlapping like this. I'll look into that later.
Do you have an Alter S? Is that Alter S?
No, I don't have it. It probably says 0, if I clicked on it.
Bro, I still haven't seen that fucking card, man.
Okay, that's what it looks like right there.
No, I know. I mean, I've seen it, but I haven't found it physically. I'm so annoyed because it's around. A lot of people have it. I've opened so many boxes of BT1. I've never seen this motherfucker. It's kind of frustrating.
If I had any, I would say I have 4. I'd just click add to deck, and then bam, it's right here on my deck. It says I have 4 in this deck.
You never pulled one either, right?
I've never pulled one, so I'm going to put 0.
Wags has never pulled one, right?
I don't know anyone that's pulled one, personally.
What's up, man? What's up with Alter S?
I have no clue.
So weird. Anyway.
But yeah, so I've been working on this shit. I'm mostly satisfied with it now. I just gotta go in and start filling in all the little details. These are all empty for the effects and all that. So some of them are full, but a lot of them are not. So I just got to go and work on that. Like I think this guy should be full because he's like BT1 or something. Yeah, so he has all the information there. But I got to fix this, make it look prettier. But I mean, it's functional though.
Nice. Okay.
Mostly.
What else you been doing?
This is
Digimon,
mainly it.
Video games.
I started. I mean, just for kicks, I've been watching
Office.
Office, of course. What else did I watch? Just randomly, just off on the side. I feel like I watched something else.
You know what's funny? You were watching like one of the golden moments of Yu Yu Hakusho before he started doing the detective cases, or you know the early detective cases I guess could be included in
It's
it.
literally the first episode. I was watching from the beginning of season 1, the first like 4 or 5 episodes.
You know, I almost kind of wish they would have made a second anime that was just like that with Yu Yu Hakusho. With the first the first 6 or 7 episodes had a certain feel and style to it.
Like the freshman year or something.
Yeah,
like that.
like supernatural, but teen drama, like you know what I mean? Like how it was just like that.
It wasn't the manga like that. Like it started off longer.
It was much longer that.
With him being a ghost and all that.
It was almost like 2 whole books of him, not 2 books of him being a ghost, but you know, him being a ghost and him being a regular teenager just coming back into his body. Like that was happening for like 2 whole books. And I kind of almost wish that would have been its own anime in a way, like, you know, and then seen a fighting one too, you know, had them like 2 separate things.
But then that would have been weird if they spent a whole season like that. I guess if they added more fighting into it and stuff and just sprinkle in some like demon stuff in there, maybe that could have worked.
Yeah.
Because it kind of just flips all of a sudden, and now you're all of a sudden just fighting demons out of nowhere.
Yeah,
you know?
that's why I mean it was kind of a weird change, which I'm not mad about.
Yeah.
It's funny that Bleach was kind of the same thing. I don't know if you remember, like the first 11 episodes of Bleach are totally different than everything else after Bleach. Like first 11 or 12 episodes are, you know, just him slaying hollows, meeting other weird supernatural people, and all of a sudden, bam, fighting anime. And I was like, oh shit,
that's
really?
true,
like,
actually, yeah.
Really? I was surprised. I remember, oh, we're gonna fight? Like, that's cool.
That's true. But yeah, so watching a little bit of that, and then I think that's honestly it. I haven't done anything else. No.
Okay, no problem. Other things. Okay, so things I've done.
I'm looking around, see if anything else. I don't think there is.
Oh, I got this wrap still on my hand.
Oh, I got these. I want to try these out.
What's that?
Dragon Shield, perfect fit. They're like double sleeve because I like to double sleeve my shit.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna try
So
these
this
out.
is a perfect fit, so you don't have to double sleeve.
No, so you do have to double sleeve it. They're perfect fit, so they can fit into a sleeve.
Oh, weird. Okay, cool. Oh, I get it. It's the thinner one, and then you put that into a regular sleeve.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Oh, yeah, I still got this wrap on my hand because I had lacerated my finger. Or for people
Whatever
that don't
that
understand,
means.
I cut it.
That means he's looking like Zack the Black Ranger. You know he's missing a finger, right?
He is?
Yeah. You never knew? Oh, I gotta show you this shit. I can't believe you never knew that.
Why is he missing a finger?
Yeah, he's just like that, dude.
The actual actor, you mean?
Yes.
Oh, shit, I didn't know that. I've seen him before, and I didn't notice that.
Well, like a finger is like one of the top results right there.
You know what I mean? I've seen him before, and I didn't notice
Look at that shit. He's just straight up missing a finger right there.
What?
Look at even the way he holds the morpher right there.
Yo, how did I never notice that?
I wonder how he filled his gloves in.
They probably just left it hanging there.
Just left
That's
him hanging.
wild. I didn't even know that, man.
Those are the best pictures right there. Those is like this one.
Him and
right
Trini?
Yeah.
That's one of the only pictures. I feel like they fucked up and didn't cut it out that time. You know what I mean? Like, hey, man, being a Power Ranger's hard, okay?
Yeah, man.
They should have worked that into the story and had that in the book, him actually getting it cut off. Like,
They should have done that.
they did.
That would have been dope.
But yeah, so my fingers, no, it doesn't mean I'm like Zach. I actually, I still have the fingers, disappointing.
You're one step closer to being a ranger, man.
What's up, Carlos? Yeah, man. I keep missing my chance every time. Yeah, you know, somebody asked me, like, man, what happened to your hand? I was like, I'm wearing this wrap for your protection, not mine. Okay? And they were like, what? You know.
You should tell me. You know I'm the baddest rapper.
Right? But yeah, so I can take this off tomorrow. They're going to take it off for me tomorrow, I guess. I can't do it myself.
Damn.
I could really slide it off, but apparently they don't want me to do that. So, okay.
Is that like a specific way to do it?
I don't know. I feel like they're going to use that saw that only cuts the fucking
Oh, that's cool.
thing. I mean, it'd be cool to watch it.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Just hope they don't go too far with it, you know?
But that being said,
New
no,
problem.
it actually doesn't cut skin. That's the first thing I thought about.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a saw that cuts through the fucking cast, but it will not cut your skin.
You know what's crazy is that like actual like table saws like have that special as a feature. Like it'll cut through wood, but if it I don't know how the fuck it detects a finger, but if it detects a finger, like it'll stop. And like people like
we should
test
get one
it.
of those for Mondo.
But I know, right? But like they tried like doing like to test them sometimes. They'll put a hot dog in it and it'll stop and the hot dog will be fine. like not a scratch on the hot dog. It's wild. Like how the fuck does
What?
that? How does it know to stop on soft, but like to cut through like hard
See,
shit?
I don't like that.
That's weird.
I don't like that because
Some fucking
if the
Dark magic there and
dude,
shit.
if the fucking robot takeover ever happens, that means they're also gonna know when to cut flesh and when not to cut metal.
Yeah.
I don't like that, man.
Well-
I don't approve of this message. Anyway, yeah. So tomorrow I get to take this wrap off. Other cool things I did. Also like AJ, I'm actually kind of disappointed in my nerd self because I had 2 weeks off of work and I didn't do as much nerd shit as I wanted to. I caught up on some things, you know, but I feel like I should have done way more. I did No Life Digimon for a while, like AJ said, you know. I even battled myself a couple times and damn, surprisingly, I learned a lot of shit. I was like, you wouldn't think you would learn like a lot of shit, you know, playing yourself in 2 decks that you made yourself.
You played yourself.
Damn. Yeah,
That's
like
what
Biggie
happened.
said. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, Digimon, kind of, you know, perfecting my decks and stuff. Other things I've been doing, I watched. Oh yeah, I've been watching Violet Evergarden, the anime. I've been meaning to watch that one for a long fucking time. Finally watched it, and I'm not done with it. I'm like on episode 7 or 8.
Damn.
It's super good though. The reason I didn't watch it before is because it's a very slow talking anime. It's about like, you know, printing and writing and shit like that. It's interesting. But it's very slow, and it's got really beautiful backgrounds. One of the best drawn animes I've ever seen in my life.
Oh,
Like,
that sounds interesting. It's like The Office.
not as far as the best drawn anime part goes. But yeah, I mean, in some ways, as far as the typing and the writing shit they're doing, office work. But you know, yeah, it's very heartfelt, very human, and very, very cool show. I highly recommend it. It's on Netflix. Honestly, I watch a lot of action and fighting and supernatural anime, but this one's just a regular drama story, and it's one of the best things I've ever seen. So it's really good. Only thing is, if you watch the special, you have to watch the special after episode 4. That's kind of fucking annoying. If my friend didn't tell me, I wouldn't have even known to do that. And it does kind of fit into the plot in a weird way. So it's really annoying that that's just not in the fucking order it's supposed to be, just as a regular episode. But you know, fucking animes and their specials and OVAs and stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Gross.
annoying. But yeah, so Violet Evergarden's been really good. Been watching that.
Have you watched any more Fruits Basket?
How far? I did. I watched 1 or 2 more episodes. Where did I get? I feel like they were going into one of her friends, one of the high school friends. You know,
High school girls? Which one?
the one with the powers.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you kind of get to meet her and her brother and all that.
Yes, which we met him in the old one, but he was very minimal, very much on the
He-
side. Like he only showed up a couple times, and it just pointed out that he was a lot like her, and that was all there was to it.
Yeah.
There's actually a little bit more to him in this, and
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, he pops up once in a while. It's funny. Okay,
Mhm.
that's cool.
Mm. What else did I do?
I remember one other thing I did. I rewatched Shang-Chi because it's on Disney Plus right now.
You know, I didn't rewatch it, but I kind of thumbed through some scenes,
Oh yeah.
like the bus scene for sure.
Mm.
Wong versus Abomination, him versus
Yeah.
his sister. I watched basically the whole tournament part. I watched all that again. You know,
Mm.
I haven't got to rewatch him versus the Mandarin because that was my favorite fight in the whole movie. Like when they fucking fought for real, like
Yeah.
hand to hand. I was like, oh shit, this is dope.
That was cool.
I haven't got to revisit that yet. But you know what I did notice? Okay, so what'd you get from rewatching it?
Oh, okay, so Eternals, right? You know, that just came out, and so, like, you know, at the very end, where they're trying to figure out where the rings are from because they're sending out a signal, is that an Eternals weapon? Maybe
I don't know, bro.
A Phantos tech? Phantos?
I was wondering the same question. I don't know.
'Cause-
I don't think Fastos... Oh, did Fastos make the rings?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Like, maybe, like, he didn't really make it for himself, but what if he actually just made it?
To be a beacon to the Celestials?
Maybe not that, but just...
Because it's a beacon.
It is a beacon of
By
some sort,
design.
right?
By
Yeah.
so
Okay, maybe, yeah.
I feel like he would have to do it on purpose for it to be a...
I guess so, actually.
I could see that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why, honestly. But like, what if that's his tech, you know, that he made? Because it said it was pretty old, and it was older than, you know. And then what's her name hasn't seen it in anywhere. It's not Shatari or anything like that. So maybe it's Eternal, Celestial. You know, I can never remember last week or whenever we were talking about Eternal. I can never remember the fucking. I forgot it again. Celestial word, right? I was having a conversation with someone. They're like, how's Eternal? What's it like? I'm like, oh, it's pretty good. They're like, yeah, I heard like bad things about it. I'm like, you know what? It's not bad. You should check it out. And they're like, what is it about? You're like, you know what? I'll try to give you like a good plot summary without telling you like what goes on, you know? And that's when I'm like, say like Celestials. And I'll remember it once and I'll go on like, yeah. And they planted an egg for the fuck are they called again? Like, and then she's like, Celestial. I'm like, yeah, it's a Celestial. It's a
She
Celestial.
knew.
Yeah.
That's why she said Celestial.
Yeah.
Like,
And every time I want to say Celestial, I will forget. And she's started laughing. I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know why that word just doesn't stick to my brain.
me too.
It's so weird.
It almost makes them feel more godly. That like like you can't even keep it in your brain. You know. Like,
Oh my god. But yeah, so I was having thoughts about that. Like maybe that's Celestial tech or something like that. Maybe.
yeah, it could be. Maybe it's a beacon. Because here's the thing too. Celestials are waiting to see when human beings are worthy, like or worthy of judgment, and which the Celestials I just did it. The Eternals accidentally expedited that whole fucking scenario because they pissed them off.
Right.
But yeah. I wonder about that too.
So maybe that was a beacon to let them know, like, oh, humans have actually figured out how to use these correctly. Maybe now, because they said that they didn't detect it until he received them, right? Until Shang-Chi received them. So that means what's his name, Wenwu? When he had them, it wasn't giving off any signals.
Yeah, the
But when
Mandarin.
Shang-Chi actually received them, they got a signal that they felt, that they heard or whatever, right?
And I wonder if he's supposed to be like the human. The representation of humanity. You know what I mean? Like a regular person who's gone through good and bad. What are you like? Maybe he's the one that Escharam's coming to see.
Maybe.
He said, I'll come back to judge the humans based on...
Or maybe he's just powerful enough to actually set off that beacon. Like I said, like maybe that tells everyone, okay, humans are ready. They've learned how to wield this power now, and now that the power is there,
same thing,
it's sending out the signal saying, this planet's ripe now. Maybe that. I don't know. I just thought of that right now.
Me too. As I was talking to you, I could see that being a thing. Very interesting.
Let us know your thoughts. Collision28.com. I mean, no, there's nothing there. Don't do that.
Wait. What, no?
Adam Focus 28 or gmail.com.
Oh, okay.
What's it called? Unfocused podcast at gmail.com.
Okay. Did I say my...
Discord. Collision28/Discord, or just type ! Discord in the chat here. You get a link to our Discord channel. You can do stuff in there. Go crazy in there. So I have a reason to go there.
I guess that's all I did. I can't quite think of anything else. I feel like I watched some other cool movies and stuff. Oh, I watched The Fog. It's a classic horror movie from from the 80s.
Is it about fog?
Kind of.
Kind of, huh? Interesting.
Yeah. It's really good. It's about like a fog that brings like
fog.
Old dead ghosts that come and start murdering everyone that are in the fucking fog,
Wow.
like fucking pirates and shit.
Wow.
It brings like all old shit, everything that's ever died in that fog.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's actually a really fucking good movie. You should check it out. It's on
that concept.
Yeah, right. It's on Amazon.
I'm never gonna see it though.
Okay, but it's really good. I think you'd like it.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess that basically covers my Unfocused week. If I think of more, I'll mention it real quick.
Yeah.
But that being said, we might as well go ahead and can we consider this a spoiler section? I don't know if this is news.
No,
I guess it's news, right?
News, right? It's just a trailer, right? We're talking about the trailer.
And Disney Plus Day.
And yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So with that said, Unfocused guys, you heard all the other things we said about how to find us. And yeah, with that said, we'll go into the news of Unfocused, the main part of the show.
Okay.
This is the news. The news. Wait, Adrian's barbecue? Oh no, that's not what you said. Never mind. I don't know why I read Adrian's barbecue. I wonder if anyone knows what that is. That's hilarious. It's hilarious. I don't know why T leave. He was the one that has all the news about what just happened. I'm just gonna sit here and just freestyle right here real quick, and hope that maybe he comes back real soon before I run out of things to say. But I guess I'll go ahead and talk about this Disney Plus thing. I don't know what it was. I was just sitting here and I heard about it, and I saw some people sharing IGs about it. I was like, oh, okay, we got some titles and stuff.
If somebody would have listened to their co-host.
She's an actress in The Fog.
Yeah, if somebody would have listened to their co-host, I mentioned at the after podcast.
Oh yeah, no, I know you said it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it was coming. I just never wanted to go see what it was about.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you didn't miss much. It was a very odd Disney Plus day. There was some cool shit in there that wasn't Marvel things, but it was mostly about Marvel.
Oh, wasn't this a new Star Wars stuff that they announced too?
Only one thing, Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan. There's a little teaser for the Obi-Wan TV show, Obi-Wan
Okay.
Kenobi. And yeah, this didn't show too much, but it showed a little bit, just show you kind of what they're trying to do with it.
Didn't they announce? Oh, no, we got that a while ago. Boba Fett.
Yeah, we got that a while ago.
Yeah, never mind.
We even got the trailer a while ago.
Mm.
I don't know why I'm not excited about that show. I know it's all the Mandalorian people doing it, so I don't know what my problem is. I'm just not that excited
What's your
about
problem, dude?
I don't know, man. I'm just not that excited about the Boba Fett one, but I'm sure once it kicks in, I will care.
Maybe.
But anyway, yeah, so Disney Plus Day. I mean, real quick, some things that we'll just get out of the way briefly that they kind of talked about was, the one thing I thought was cool was Prey, which is the new Predator movie. And it's about the Predator coming to Earth back in the Native American days, and he tries to kill a Native American tribe.
Whoa.
And their warriors are trying to fucking take the Predator out. And it's not called Predator, it's called Prey.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it looks fucking good. And the main character is a female Native American tribe leader. And that's something you just don't see.
Thinking back in my day, we used to tell stories about,
Predators?
The Predator.
Jesus. I was like, you just neglected to mention that, AJ? That's fucking
I mean, I thought we knew them all as like skinwalkers, so. Never mind. I mean, hey, that could be a thing though.
Damn, that could be a thing.
Man, at work, I was, with this one of my coworkers, and he just randomly brought out like skinwalkers. I'm like, dude, are you native? How the fuck you know about skinwalkers? He's like, nah, I just heard about it like in this movie or something. I'm like, okay.
That's funny. You're like, but I know what you mean, because it's so rare to hear anyone even know about that concept. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's I know what you mean.
The Sitaka, is that the tribe?
Maybe. I don't know that much about the movie, but sure.
Cuckoo says the Sitaka.
Man, Cuckoo, you're so on it, bro. We appreciate that. Good shit, man.
I don't know what he's talking about. He may not be on it at all, He
I mean,
saying stuff.
You appear to be on it, so we appreciate that, So some things that are just on Disney Plus now, if you just want to know, that weren't there before, they came out on Disney Plus Day. Home Sweet Home Alone, which is not very good from what I heard.
Oh.
I know. Part 2 of Jeff Goldblum, The World According to Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, I never finished watching the other one.
I watched some of it. It's kind of good, actually. I was surprised.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it's fun. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, I didn't continue watching it.
Jungle Cruise is there now. 2007.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Like the new movie?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, I want to see that.
2007's Enchanted, which that movie's fucking surprisingly good.
Enchanted, which one's that?
It's about these people in a Disney cartoon movie, like a regular like Cinderella.
Oh yeah.
And they fall into the real world.
Yeah, I remember
it's a
that.
great adult comedy, but still doing Disney shit. Highly recommend
That's
it.
right. I know it sounded familiar.
Oh, he said it's a mythological tribe they're referencing in the Predator movie. There's like some Marvel Studios specials, Simpsons Plus Anniversary, little things like that. But something really cool that came out that everyone's been hyped about is Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi is now available on Disney Plus, like AJ and I were talking about.
Yeah, we're just talking about that. That's why I watched it again, because it was on there.
Oh, one thing I noticed on there too, dude. I looked at the portal that Abomination and Wong go back into. Dude, it really looks like a Hulk container.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out too. Like I was
looks
looking
like
at
a Hulk
that too.
container. So I'm like,
so?
maybe the government has their own Hulk container to keep him in, but clearly he's getting out because of Wong.
Yeah.
But that's crazy.
You think Wong just fucking busts into people's tails at night, like, "How you doing, man? Hey, how about we get out of here real quick? We have a good fight, make a couple bucks, I have to return you back here when we're done, though."
Right? Yeah, exactly. I gotta bring you back though. As long as you're cool with that. You make a name for yourself though.
Yeah.
Which what if that fuels into Abomination's criminal name when he does get out? Like everyone's like, "Oh, I know that motherfucker from the fucking fighting games, from the underground fighting pits." And shit. And then he comes out as a villain. Now he's kind of can start a criminal organization or something,
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know. I could see that being a problem. Anyway.
Yeah, we gotta see what's going on with that, right? Like, why them? Like, that's an odd couple right there, right?
Yeah, very surprising. There's got to be something going on. It's got to have. I want to imagine it has something to do with
what
with
if,
black.
Yo,
the Dark Avengers.
Maybe that's not Wong. What if that was a freaking scroll?
Or evil Strange from What If? No, a scroll. Why would a scroll want to make money?
Why not?
Touche. Touche. All right, I'll give you that one, AJ.
But who would want to bring Abomination out? Maybe an evil scroll has some biddings to do with Abomination. I don't know. I'm just saying.
That's true.
Because we got to start thinking about these scrolls, man.
Yeah, we do have to start thinking about it. Dude, I really think, man, the power broker, Sharon Carter, she's got to be a scroll, dude.
Okay.
I mean, because they want to get power on Earth, before they make the invasion. Like, that would make sense. The power broker's trying to get all these different abilities and things going. Yeah, man, yeah, you're right. AJ, you're right. We got to start looking out for that now. The scrolls are coming.
Scrolls are coming, guys. What else was announced? So we got...
Okay, so
Shang-Chi, he
yes,
said,
those
yeah.
are just things that are on Disney Plus now for you to check out. So other fun things that came out. There's gonna be a Cars TV show. It's animated. Looks pretty fucking cool to me. I think it looks interesting. Louder and Prouder. There's a bigger promo for the Proud Family continuation in promo. Check that shit out. Chip and Dale, the movie, the CGI movie. There's a little panel with the voice actors talking about it, and them just giving a little update on it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's other things I'm missing. I don't want to jump right into the Marvel. I know you guys want that. Obi-Wan Kenobi, we mentioned that.
Tame yourself.
Right. I feel like there's other things. All right. I guess let's just jump into the Marvel stuff. So, 'cause I can't think of the other cool. They weren't as cool as that. But anyway.
Yeah, I didn't see it, so
I'll educate you. As we go.
I'm trying to remember if there's anything else that I heard of, but I honestly don't remember anything else.
Well, for sure, I Am Groot.
Yeah.
I Am Groot show is gonna be. I mean, I don't know if it's a miniseries or what, but it's a show talking about Groot's adventures when he was little. When he was still growing, in between Infinity War and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Other thing.
What if it is? Did they say that's what the timeline is, or could it be before Guardians of the Galaxy, before he met Rocket? Like, you think they would go back that far?
I don't know. That's a good point, AJ. They haven't said that much. You might be right. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be cool to get his origin story, maybe how he met Rocket and all that. Mm-hmm. I just thought out right now.
And partnered with that is the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special, which will be coming out on Christmas Day on Disney Plus.
And so both of those are coming out soon.
Yeah, very soon.
Oh, okay.
Very soon. So some other things. Okay, that I did remember that I forgot. The Princess and the Frog original TV show. They're doing that. Zootopia is getting a TV show. Oh, earlier I mentioned Prey, the new Predator movie. That's gonna be debuted on Hulu because it's not going to be rated PG. It's going to be rated R. So it will not actually come out on Disney Plus.
Wow, okay.
It'll come out on Hulu.
That's cool.
Let's see. There's a Beatles animated thing coming out too. I already mentioned Chip. Hocus Pocus 2. Anyone seen the old Hocus Pocus? There's a new one coming out.
I knew there was something I saw about too. It was that.
I'm actually kind of excited to see that.
I've never seen the original, but I'm pretty
it's
sure.
on Disney Plus, bro. You should watch it.
I'm sure Carla's excited because he talks about it once in a while.
You know what it is? It's dark enough that I feel like it's still entertaining to watch now because I watched it this Halloween,
Okay.
And I was like, damn, it's just pretty dark. Like, there's child murder in this cartoon.
That's cool. I'm down then.
All of a sudden. There's going to be an Ice Age TV show. I don't think people are very excited about it because it's about the two side characters. I don't know. I don't know anything about Ice Age.
What side characters?
I don't know which ones. The little rat. I don't know.
Oh, they're gonna follow the little dude that's chasing the acorn.
It's about the prankster Possum brothers, Crash and Eddie. I don't know who the fuck they are.
I don't remember.
Disenchanted.
Disenchanted. Whoa.
It'll be a continuation of that.
Of Enchanted.
Yeah, that one I talked about from 2007.
Okay.
Oh, Willow! There's gonna be a Willow show, and I love the fucking Willow movie. You ever seen Willow?
No.
Yo. Man, it's a magic and sword movie made by George Lucas and Ron Howard from the 90s.
Okay.
Not bad, bro. It's obviously a little dated now, but still, even for the time, the fucking CGI, not the CGI, the makeup is fucking good, and the transformations are creepy as fuck. They're giving this a TV show, and the same actor, the main guy, Willow, the dwarf, the sorcerer, that he wanted to become a great, powerful sorcerer when he grew up. He's going to be the main character, and I'm assuming he's a great and powerful sorcerer now, so it should be pretty cool.
Mad Mardigan is great, says Cuckoos. What is that?
Yeah, that's from Willow. Oh, man.
Okay.
Yeah, oh, man. Too bad Val Kilmer will not be
You guys
in
and your Willow inside jokes
Cuckoo's
and stuff
is badass,
over here.
Man. To Diary of a Wimpy Kid is getting a Disney Plus movie.
Wow.
It's two movies.
Wait. They did movies already. I was going to say, well, that's a book.
There's two more movies.
Yeah.
2 more movies coming.
Okay. I was going to say, oh, that's cool, but no, they've already been doing that.
Sneakerella, which is going to be a hood sneaker version of Cinderella.
Oh, I did hear about that.
I heard it. It actually looks kind of good. I'm not going to lie. I didn't want to care about it. I'm like, this looks kind of entertaining. I think I might check this out.
Okay.
Not going to be a priority, but, I might check it out. Okay, so those are the things that are not Marvel. Now let's go back into Marvel. Things that were talked about were Secret Invasion. Didn't say much about that. We saw Nick Fury with missing an eye patch with his scar from the cat.
Yeah.
And the
Flurgan.
The Flurgan cat with the dead-looking eye. That was one thing in there. Other stuff in there. There was a little bit more of a trailer for Hawkeye. So Hawkeye looks like it's gonna be pretty lit. Which I have some fun, interesting news about that too. We'll talk about later.
Okay.
Other stuff. Okay, let's talk about the main things, the shows. I mean, I think they reiterated some of the movies coming. No, they didn't talk about movies at all. They just talked about the shows coming, and they talked about Echo. That Echo will be coming next year. No, Echo, the deaf character, who basically is like Sasuke from Naruto. She sees your movements and she copies them and never forgets them. Very much like Taskmaster. Her and Taskmaster have fought to a fucking annoying, standoff a couple times. As a matter of fact, they both copy motherfuckers. And Echo is deaf. And
we just had a deaf character in a movie.
I think there's gonna be some synergy coming here.
Okay.
You know who Echo is in love with and has a problem with often? Fucking Matt Murdock.
Okay. I knew it. I remember that name from somewhere.
Yeah.
From
Daredevil.
yeah.
Yep. And so Echo has a very strong relationship with Daredevil.
Okay.
Hint at a lot of future theories about Spider-Man and Hawkeye that's coming out.
Yeah.
Other things. Okay.
Hey, by the way,
Yeah.
I was like randomly going through like I think I came up on Netflix like, oh, Jessica Jones season 3. Do you remember this season 3? I don't remember season 3.
I didn't watch it yet. I've been holding off on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been holding off on
I
purpose.
completely forgot that wasn't even a thing. I was like, season 3. When,
I heard
when did
season
that even come out?
and I heard season. It came out 2 years ago, right before they took all of them away from Disney
when
Plus.
it came out, right?
Yeah, from Netflix. It came out.
Maybe I subconsciously forgot about it because like they're taking everything off anyways, and we knew that deal was done.
Yeah, exactly. We did know that deal. I think that's kind of why it fell to the backside of our minds.
Yeah, I think so.
But
I remember it coming up recently. I was like, oh shit. And then I was pissed off, like, fuck, that means a show came out after Daredevil. That means we gotta wait like an extra like year or so before Jessica Jones's license is up too, right?
Yeah, because that means. I mean, I think now I don't even think her license is up now, right? I think we're still waiting for.
I don't know.
Me either. I'm not sure. Anybody who knows.
I feel like it's all up by now. It has to be by
so?
now. Yeah, it's been long. I mean, we just went through fucking the pandemic and
It was
shit.
like 2018.
We lost a whole
it was
year.
like 2018 when that.
Like
happened,
I said, we
right?
just went through a pandemic. We lost a whole year. We don't remember shit.
In One Piece, they call it the Void Year,
The Void Year,
where
yeah.
nobody has any history books or anything about it. No one knows what happened
Yeah,
that
we
year.
just had a void year. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. So who knows what's gonna happen with that? But yeah, man. I heard that the third season of Jessica Jones was way better than season 2, which I saw season 2 and didn't love it. It was okay. It was like whatever. I didn't hate it.
It was all right. Yeah.
But it was kind of weak, It didn't feel powerful like the first season.
Mm-hmm.
But I heard season 3 feels strong again, and like she
Harder,
has a
better,
real
faster, stronger.
Exactly. Who knows better than 2 robot men?
Right.
So yeah, Jessica Jones is a thing that's happening. But that being said, Disney Plus, continues to erase the previous shows made by Marvel with their new things. One of the coolest things we got was Kamala Khan, the big
Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel. And I'm sure you got from the teaser, she's a big Captain Marvel idolizer. She's a big fan, right?
Saw that.
She's even dressing as her in Halloween. It kind of looks like, right?
It looks like that, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if she's still gonna be an Inhuman like she is in the comics. One thing
she's an Inhuman, huh?
Yeah, she's an Inhuman. One of the guys I follow on YouTube, his name is Screen Crush Ryan Aries. He kind of pointed out something in there, which I don't remember exactly what it was, that kind of hints that maybe Inhumans are still a thing. But to me, from what I know about this and what I've seen, I don't think Inhumans are a thing. I think that might just be a hat tip or like a little nod to the fact that there might be, that there was an Inhumans thing or that is a thing in the comics.
Right.
But I guess we'll just have to see.
Yeah.
But
do you think they'll try to salvage that or?
In my mind, I don't think so, bro. I think they don't want to touch it. A funny story. Our friend told us Marvel's not allowed to film in Hawaii anymore.
Oh yeah.
Because they promised that Inhumans was going to be a big, ongoing. First, it was going to be a big movie production.
Yeah, they didn't. He said they built like a whole set and everything that they're going to keep
huge
there.
ass set of the Inhumans, of the underground they live in, their fucking underground world they live in.
Yeah, promising that they would have multiple seasons coming out.
So apparently the first promise was that it was going to be a big line production movie, that's what Inhumans was supposed to be.
True.
And then that promise got altered, and Hawaii was cool with it. But, okay, it's just going to be an ongoing show, a big ongoing Marvel production, and Hawaii was cool about that. Then they just kind of dropped it.
Yeah.
And now they burned Hawaii. They spent a lot of money. That fucking thing is still. The whole set's not there, but
just taking up space over there.
Yeah, and so they're kind of mad at Marvel for that. So that Marvel's not allowed to film in Hawaii anymore for that.
Crazy how like they're upset over shit like that.
I don't blame them, dude. I'd be pissed off too if it was a contractual deal and then they just dropped it because it wasn't profitable for them.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm not happy about it, but I get it. So. I hope they're not trying to use anything in Hawaii if they want to keep doing Inhumans, because it doesn't look like it's going to be an option.
I know. I mean, with that new set, though, that they built for, like, doing the Mandalorian and shit like that, the Star Wars set, Like they could start just using that now. Fucking
Yeah.
put themselves anywhere now.
That's true.
So I'm pretty sure Disney and Marvel not really worried about it if they have that tech now.
Also, one thing I can tell you with confirmation, I don't know exactly what her powers are going to be like in this show. I do know they're going to be energy based and not physical like they are in the comics. Now what
Yeah,
that
because
means,
she's like Stretch Armstrong. She's like Mr. Fantastic, right?
which is exactly why she's probably not like that now.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I think that's exactly what you said
Yeah,
right
you know
there
what?
is exactly why they probably didn't let her be like that.
Remember seeing the poster now? She has like her arm looks magical looking, right?
Yeah, and it is still enlarged and big.
Yeah.
But instead of Luffy from One Piece, you
Yeah.
know, it's more like Naruto from
QB.
Yeah, when he's a guy's QB
Naruto
energy.
from Naruto,
Yeah,
yeah.
Naruto from Naruto. Yeah, where he gets his QB energy and he can form it how he wants
Yeah,
into
yeah.
a big, into a stretchy thing or a big ass fist if he wants it to be, and just fucking hammer you with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Which it's almost identical to what her power was in the books, just that it's not her actual skin. And I think it's just a little bit of differentiation so that when Fantastic Four hits, we don't feel like it's the exact same hero.
Okay.
In the comics, it's much easier to understand. The comic book community is a little bit more nerdy and a little bit more like, no, her powers are clearly different because she can actually make herself bigger. He's just stretching the skin he has. You know what I mean? Like, comic book people will figure.
Okay.
Comic book people.
Is that the actual thing?
Yeah, that is
Oh,
the thing.
okay.
Yeah, she
I
actually.
was about to ask, like, what is really different between them?
Yeah, she actually can enlarge
Yeah.
her whole body and parts of her body, and she can stretch too, but like she's actually adding cells to her body. Like,
Yeah.
Mr. Fantastic is stretching the cells that are already there, so he can never get giant.
Yeah.
He can stretch himself super fucking tall and do some crazy ass shit like that.
But whatever mass he has, he always has. Where it sounds like Kamala Khan can
change her mass.
Can change the mass, yeah.
Yeah. So for comic fans, like it's easier to swallow, but I think for movie fans, it'd be
Kamala
movie
Khan,
and-
is that her name? Did I say her name right?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, perfect. That's perfect.
What's our vice president?
Kamala Harris.
Oh, Harris. Okay. I was like, what, did I just say the
That's
vice
funny.
president name right now?
All right. That's funny. Yeah. So that's the thing, and I think that's why they've changed her power into a more energy based thing. I hope you guys like our One Piece and Naruto comparison there. If anyone's an anime fan, they got what we're trying to say, I'm sure. But yeah.
Sorry, we got political there for a second. My bad.
And political. They do anime and politics at the same damn time.
All in 2 seconds.
Unfocused. 'Cause you can't get this in any other podcast.
No, never.
But yeah, so that being said, Kamala Khan, it just looks like it's all about her, exactly what the comic's about. Her building confidence, her learning. Yes, she is Kuku's asking if Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, is an Inhuman in the comics, and yes, she is. And the only reason she gets her powers is because a Terrigen mist bomb gets exposed near her, and she breathes it in, and that's the minimum requirement for an Inhuman to start getting powers.
Oh, wow.
They may not even, if they're not raised with Inhumans, you don't even know you're an Inhuman until you breathe the Terrigen mist. And
You think they'll do the same thing?
I don't think so, bro. I think Inhumans are not a thing.
But
I could be wrong, though.
You
I
think
could be wrong.
You think she'll have a similar origin story? That she fucking something went off, she breathed it in. and-
I think it'll be more like a Captain Marvel thing.
Do you think they'll make her a mutant?
No, but maybe. No, I'm gonna say no, but maybe I could see that working. But I think it's more gonna be something from Captain Marvel. You know how like the ship blew up and gave her powers?
Oh, like freaking what's her name?
And Monica Rambeau.
Monica Rambeau.
Something like
yeah,
that.
Actually, that's what that reminded me of now. Thinking about it now,
And I think something like what happened to Monica Rambeau is going to happen to Miss Marvel, and that way Captain Marvel will be even more closely tied to her.
Yeah.
You know, she already idolizes her, and now she's actually like her. It's kind of like be careful what you wish for. You become like the person. I want to be like Captain Marvel.
Yeah, and then you have it.
Yeah, now it's like
Now what,
it sucks.
bitch?
You know? yeah.
Now I gotta
Surprise.
save the world.
Yep. And your parents don't like it. And I like how they're bringing in the Indian culture too. Like I'm sorry, I don't know if she's Bengali. Maybe it's the Bangladesh culture. But anyway, that whole Eastern Asian culture.
Yes.
Western Asian culture. I think Western Asian culture, where in like people of the darker skin from the Asian culture, Indians, Bangladesh.
Yeah.
You know. How they deal with their culture here in America and how their parents are oppressive and kind of like they don't let them do too much. And that seems like Miss Marvel's also touching on that. Like, how are you going to be a superhero when you have, Bangladesh parents? And, like, that's good. Pakistani. Thank you. Sorry. Also part of that area.
Is she Pakistani? She's
Yeah,
Pakistani.
she's Pakistani.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So thank you, Cuckoos.
Interesting.
And, it's part of the similar culture.
Wow. Don't we have beef with Pakistan or some shit here in America?
I don't think so.
Because
Do we?
because the Tekken Pakistani dude had to go through hoops just to get to Evo that one year because they can't just have straight flight here.
I think it's like
because
I think that's because of their own government restrictions. I don't know if it's
Is it because of
necessarily
their
beef.
government?
Yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily beef. I think it might be their government's dislike for America. I don't know. I'm not pro. I'm not gonna say anything.
Again, politics, not our thing.
Wrong podcast. Right? Yeah, but interesting. That's a good point. That's a good question. I'm not sure. I'm about to find out.
Do you think what's his name? Is Arslan Ash gonna be like? Never mind. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, show up in Marvel.
Yeah. As a Tekken player.
Maybe he'll be her brother.
Ooh.
But yeah, no. So I'm just like, yeah, you never know. Kamala Khan. I hope it follows the comics where she's trying to get comfortable with herself. Still respect Captain Marvel, but not try to be fitting that white image of American superheroes. Which already from the teaser it kind of sounds like they're talking about that. She says, since when did brown girls from Philly? Where's she from?
Jersey.
Yeah, so when did brown girls from Jersey save the world? And well,
Jersey City.
Yeah, and here we go.
Specifically. Yeah. Before I get, yelled at.
Yeah. So Miss Marvel looks good. I'm interested. I love the book, so I'm really excited to see what the show's about.
You think Brie Larson would make a cameo or some shit?
Maybe after credits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see after credits.
All right, we should make a bingo card.
That'd be cool. Or even Monica Rambeau. That'd be cool too.
Oh, okay, that'd be cool too. Yeah. Yeah, maybe at the end, she comes through. It's like, yo, you should probably come with us,
Shield, right? Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. She's like, no, I want to meet Captain Marvel, and it's like, and then she's like,
oh, yo, you think they're building two different teams at two different times? We got Monica Rambeau, and then we get Miss Marvel, but then we're getting bitches from that one chick Val, who's taking U.S. Agent. And all that.
See, I feel like this could be the Avengers building versus the Dark Avengers building. I definitely think that could be what's happening here.
Do you think they'll do that as a movie, or do you think we'll get that as a Disney Plus show?
What, Dark Avengers?
Yeah, Dark Avengers versus some new Avengers.
If Avengers
maybe we'll get Young Avengers because Miss Marvel and Monica Rambeau.
Well, my theory about that is definitely Dark Avengers are going to happen. Mm-hmm. Young Avengers are going to try to start Dark Avengers, and they're going to fail. And then the real Avengers are going to have to come out and do it. Mm. So that's my personal opinion about what's going to happen with that whole trilogy, that whole 3-team battle thing going on.
Okay.
But I don't think, in my opinion, I do not think Dark Avengers will be a Disney Plus show unless Marvel really wants to test it out because they're scared. But I don't think they're scared. I think they're going to mirror it just like Avengers 1. And just do almost the exact same story. Maybe not an alien threat. Maybe it'll be an interdimensional threat. Or maybe it'll be Kang. But right. The Dark Avengers are going to step up to the plate. And it's going to be a whole movie of watching bad guys try to be heroes and still see that there's an evil plan underneath this whole thing, to get the world on their side, That's my opinion about it. I do think even when they clash the Avengers, it'll probably be in Dark Avengers 2, the movie, not a show. I feel like that's just too big of a clash to put in a show. That you got to see that in a movie. The Dark Avengers versus the Avengers, that's a big deal. But
at the same time, it'd be pretty high to put it as a show,
But I don't know if they could get the budget to put all those actors.
Like Defenders did, But I don't know.
But the Avengers movies got so many high level actors. I don't know if they can have the budget for that in Disney Plus.
Okay, well.
But I don't know. I'm not gonna rule it out. I don't think it's impossible. I can't see it myself.
Yeah.
Cuckoo says his least favorite is Moon Knight, which ironically.
Oh, he said least favorite?
Yeah, which ironically.
No, he says he's most hyped.
Oh, I'm most hyped. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Well, I'll say that for last then. I agree with him. But anyway, next one, She-Hulk.
Yeah. So I did see the little teaser they had for this one.
She-Hulk, man.
Oh, I know. I did see the Miss Marvel one too. It was kind of short.
Yeah, you saw both.
They're all short.
You saw Moon Knight too. You saw them all.
I saw the Moon Knight one too. Yeah.
She-Hulk looks good, man.
It looks pretty good. Yeah.
They don't show you much.
No, they didn't show you what she looks like in the form.
They did show you her green though.
But we did get a little bit we don't see her face in that. We see the backside of her, her arm and whatever. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it looked pretty good so far.
She had her suit from the costume, her one-piece jumpsuit she wears when she's in the Avengers. I'm like, fuck yeah.
And then also Mark Ruffalo had a little part in it, right? It looks like he was doing some experimenting.
He's in it. He's in the show.
So
so this also points out some questions I want to bring up to you, AJ.
Okay.
By the way, I think she's gonna. My friend was wondering, is she gonna be CGI or is she gonna look like herself? I think she's gonna look just like herself, just green, maybe slightly.
Isn't she kind of short?
Yeah. Okay. They might make her taller, but
I
don't feel like. So? But I don't think they're gonna CGI her like Hulk. I feel like she's going to look like herself with maybe some face makeup to make her look a little more mean, but not super mean. Because the whole thing is She-Hulk's still sexy and still looks like a regular person, And she embraces her Hulkness. She likes it, So I don't think they'll make her too inhuman. You know what I mean? I think they want to keep that human feel in her. But they will make her either wear a muscle suit or buff up and fucking, make her look taller and shit.
Put her on stilts.
Stilts, yeah, 12 inches high heels or whatever,
Damn.
But yeah. So She-Hulk looks good to me. I want to bring up some questions, AJ, that I don't know if you caught on there.
It was kind of.
Did you notice Hulk was there?
Yeah.
Talking to her, and she was in the Hulk holding cell.
Yeah. Yes.
And did you see he had both of his hands healed?
True.
Yet he was in Hulk form.
Oh, he was in Hulk form. He wasn't even.
He wasn't in Bruce Banner form.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Now we did see him in Bruce Banner form at the very end, at the very title screen. You know, the She-Hulk title screen.
Yeah.
You see Bruce Banner there, which is funny because he's dressed like Bill Bixby, the Hulk from the 70s.
Oh, okay.
He's dressed just like him, and then she says the line from the 70s Hulk.
He does.
You won't like me
Or
when I'm
she
angry.
does, yeah.
I'm like, dude, I love that they're fucking the first Hulk TV show we've had since the 70s, and they're referencing it.
Yeah.
I fucking love it, dude. I'm so excited.
That's
so
cool, yeah.
excited. But anyway, yeah, where does that fit in the timeline, AJ?
That's what I'm thinking about right now too. Like,
And the
you think it's before, like, in between Infinity War and Endgame?
that's what a lot of people think. Maybe it's in between Infinity War and Endgame, but then that begs the question: why the fuck wasn't she there in the final battle?
Because she was in that fucking holding cell, dude.
See, you're smarter than everybody else, AJ. I thought of another reason because everyone's like, why wasn't she there? That's a continuity error from Marvel. And I was never worried about it because my first thing was maybe her shit didn't activate yet. I was like, maybe she already got shot by gangsters and needed a blood transfusion from Bruce. And Bruce just put her in that tank just in case she hulked out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just putting her here just in case. Like, you know, I don't know. Tests her, she's normal, and then she doesn't, she doesn't activate, so she doesn't come for the in-game battle.
Yeah, actually, that would make sense too, because like, let's say something happened to her, she was injured really bad, she needed some blood, right? There's not a lot of people in the world in between Infinity War and Endgame, right? So he would be like the only person, right?
Yeah,
that
would be able to deal with that, and it's his cousin, so
yeah,
he'd be
and
on
he's
that.
a fucking scientist, like all the right things.
It aligned
Yeah.
for her.
Yeah, so
Just like in the book, in the comic,
No,
everything
really.
aligned for her perfectly because her blood type is rare. And the only one that had the same blood type with her was some of her family. And the Hulk just happened to be in the fucking city when she got shot. And like Bruce Banner found out she got shot. They were looking for Bruce Banner all over, and they couldn't find him because he was hulking out. As soon as he became Bruce, he found out his cousin got shot and he ran to the fucking hospital and said, give her my blood, right? Or he didn't want to give it to her, obviously, but he was like, they're like, she's got like 2 hours left if we don't give her your blood, bro. So what do you want to do? And he was like, fuck, give it to her. Like, fuck it, let's do it. And then he was like, reluctantly gives her his blood, and like he's like, yo, I gotta get you out of this hospital. He puts a blanket on her right away. As soon as she gets good and she's good, he fucking puts a blanket over her head. I gotta get you out of here. Let's fucking go. And she's like, why? What's going on? And it's like, is it because of the mafia? Nope. Well, something worse than the mafia. Let's go. And that's the whole thing. Like,
that's funny.
Yeah, it sounds like it could be a good time. But yeah, so the Hulk show looks great. They didn't show it, but as Cuckoo's points out, we mentioned before in this podcast before, Tim Roth is back as Abomination in this show.
Oh, okay.
We don't know his capacity or what's going on, but from what we've seen in Shang-Chi, we can imagine he's still Abomination, all green and big.
What if he's in the cell with her or some shit?
Oh, I didn't even think about it. Well, see, I think he's in a government cell because he's in prison. He's in prison.
What if she was also in a government cell too because they found out, she has Hulk blood? Nah, fuck that,
Okay, yeah, I can fuck with that. And
then she's a fucking lawyer, so maybe she can talk her way out of the prison.
But see, if Hulk's there, I would think they'd try to throw him in the prison too. Oh no, that'd be stupid.
But would you let them,
Yeah, that sounds like never mind. That might be stupid. You're right.
Okay, yeah, there's a lot of ways it can go then, so I'm kind of hyped to see how that plays out now.
She-Hulk! Wait, what? What? Oh, that's a crazy ass theory. Now, see, your second sentence is what I agree with, Cuckoos. I don't think the first sentence.
Cuckoo says, I have a feeling he's going to be.
No, she's going to be.
She's going to be. No, he said he's going to be the Dark Avengers Hulk. That or Red Hulk.
No,
for Abomination.
I think that's a typo. He meant she's going to be the Dark Avengers Hulk, or Red Hulk. You know what I mean? That or Red Hulk. I think that's what he's trying to say. And I don't know if that's what you mean. Clarify. Feel free to clarify. Yeah, see, that's what he meant.
Yes, what?
No, yes to what I said. He's listening to me. And so,
but there's like a minute delay between us.
I think there was enough time. He got it. But no, I don't think She-Hulk will join the Dark Avengers. The whole thing is Jennifer Walters is a criminal lawyer. She knows right from wrong. And if she saw what Dark Avengers were doing, she wouldn't fuck with that.
Okay.
So I think if it's going to be anything, it's going to be Red Hulk. And the other reason I think that is they kept the actor, William Hurt. He's still involved. He's still voicing in What If. He's still showing up in Black Widow.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna if we're gonna do Red Hulk, it's gonna be William Hurt. That's just my opinion. I don't know. I think She-Hulk is for sure either Avengers bound or she's gonna be part of the Fantastic Four. Because guess what? She-Hulk is the first person who joins the Fantastic Four that's not part of the family.
Oh, okay.
She
Interesting.
And you know why that happens?
No.
Because of Secret Wars. The Thing gets stranded in the planet they were battling on, and She-Hulk joins the Fantastic Four to fill in his place.
Oh, is that no? We're getting Secret Invasion, right? Is that what was
Secret
announced?
Invasion,
Okay.
yeah, not Secret Wars.
Okay,
no.
that's different. Yeah.
Yeah, just throwing ideas out here.
Okay.
She-Hulk has been a part of the Fantastic Four. Reed, Sue, Johnny, and Jennifer. You know, it's been 2 girls, 2 guys before. You know, like.
Okay.
And yeah, so you know, there's a chance for that too. She-Hulk, looking forward to that. We don't know any order of which these are coming out yet, but we just know that Miss Marvel's coming out in May. And then, lastly, the one that Cuckoo's is most hyped for, the one I'm most hyped for, it sounds like AJ is most hyped for, Moon Knight.
I'm not sure if I'm hyped for it or not yet.
Dude,
but
did you see that
it
teaser?
looked good,
It
though.
looked like fucking Batman, but crazy.
It looked kind of dark and everything. True.
Did you see? He had his fucking Hulk cape drenched over that fool, punching him. Like, we couldn't see it, but he was draped over him, punching that fool with his cape over. I'm like, that shit was scary to me, bro. I was
It
like,
was kinda
damn,
scary,
that's
yeah.
fucking creepy. Like,
But I mean, it looks good. I don't know the character, so I'm not that hype. It looks cool. Maybe a little bit of like some what's his name, Daredevil vibes a little bit too, huh?
yeah, he's like Batman mixed with Daredevil, but crazy.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, he kind of
Like-
sounded crazy when he was speaking too.
Right, and he has split personality disorder.
Oh, okay.
So like that British voice may not be his main voice.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that might be one of his fucking personalities telling him like, I don't know what's happening. You know, like, and so yeah, Moon Knight looks good. Had very Batman vibes.
Yeah.
When we saw him jump over the fucking from building to building,
Mm-hmm.
and the reason I'm hyped about Moon Knight, I think it's gonna do what I've been saying on this podcast a lot that none of the Batman movies ever do. They never have fun with Batman. They never make him fight supernatural things like he does in the book. Like he
I
only
haven't seen that yet. Yeah.
yeah, we see him fighting criminals and definitely some criminals that have supernatural, like not supernatural, but like mutations and weird things going on. But we never see him fight things that are actually like creepy and weird like he does in the book.
Yeah.
We never seen him fight Killer Croc. We never seen him fight Man Bat. You know what I mean?
DJ's always wanted Clayface to be in the
Clay,
movie.
me too, man. Me and DJ always talked about that. R.I.P. DJ, we miss you. And me and DJ always talked about that, man. Like, dude, when is Clayface gonna be in a Batman movie? We love Clay. He's so
Yeah.
creepy, and you feel bad for him too. And you're just like, he's a great villain. And they just refuse to do him in anything live action, like anybody fun, you know?
And then, even with this new Batman movie, we're getting shit we already seen before, right?
Penguin, Riddler,
Yeah.
and Catwoman.
Catwoman again, yeah.
But you know, there's rumors going on that our boy from Eternals, Druig, you know, the guy with the bowl cut.
Okay.
There's rumors going on that he's gonna be Joker in that movie as a secret role.
That's interesting. You know, I thought he was for a while. I thought he was the Flash dude. He almost looks like him.
Oh, Thrawn, yeah, the Reverse Flash or what?
No,
Oh
I thought
no,
he-
the actor that plays the Flash.
And,
yeah,
and the Justice League movie.
I could see that. Yeah,
I thought that was him for a while.
I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. Ezra Miller. But yeah, okay, so I think that basically covers Disney Plus for Marvel. Oh
Really?
no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Is there something else?
Spider-Man, freshman year.
Yeah, there we go.
It's an animated show about Spider-Man from when he was from the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
When he was first getting bitten by the spider. So we're actually going to see his origin and how it played out with Zendaya and Ned around instead.
Before Civil War.
Before Civil War, we're going to get his introduction, his
Yeah.
true origin. Hopefully they do this with Black Panther too, because we never got to see when he takes the mantle. You know what I mean? Like, he was also introduced in Civil War.
Yeah.
And he was just introduced. He's already Black Panther. And even in the Black Panther movie, he's already Black Panther.
Well, they kind of go through the ceremony to probably do it, though.
Yeah, but but we know that he was already Black Panthering before that point.
Yeah.
So like, what if we get an animated show like this Spider-Man, but Black Panther? How he got the powers, how his dad actually passed it to him, before his dad got assassinated by Zemo, because that happened. And
I don't think he got it passed to him at that point,
he
right?
did. He already had the suit.
I thought he just took it because his dad dies. Like, well,
No,
the dad's
his-
like, I'm next in line.
No,
right?
his
So
dad already gave him the mantle.
he already gave it to him.
Yeah,
Oh.
he already gave him all the shit. That's why he already did the ritual. Remember, because that's why he already was recognizing the Panther thing. He had already done that whole thing. So and we never got to actually see it happen.
Yeah.
I feel like just like the Spider-Man animated show, I feel like we could do that with Black Panther too.
Okay.
Obviously, it'd be sad because we can't have Chadwick Boseman's voice, but
Yeah.
I don't think we're even having Tom Holland's voice in this.
Oh,
I
really?
heard. Yeah, I think he said he's gonna coach the voice actor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he said that. I could be wrong. I'm gonna look into that later. I'll refresh you guys. But anyway, that's my opinion. Spider-Man freshman year. We could also do Black Panther freshman year. Him when he was, You know, when he first became Black Panther.
Do you think we'll see like in that show like other maybe they'll hint toward like future mutants, future villains, future heroes? Because like doesn't he go to school like with a bunch of people who are heroes and all that?
You know about that, huh?
I've heard things,
Okay,
people talk.
So in the comics, they said he went to high school with the X-Men. But,
okay.
however, and Johnny Storm.
Okay.
So Spider-Man, the X-Men, and Johnny Storm were all going to the same fucking high school.
Okay.
Can you imagine that?
That's
Can you
crazy.
fucking imagine that school?
Yeah,
you're
for
like,
reals, right?
every time something happens, all of a sudden, damn, that's really weird. The Fantastic Four showed up so quick.
Yeah.
Damn, Spider-Man saved us that quick. Like, that's weird.
Why is half the school gone all of a sudden?
Yeah, exactly. Why did the supervillain come here? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And yes, and the comics, that's a thing. They all kind of went to school together and they didn't know it. They didn't know each other. I'm not saying that's going to happen in this show, but it could be a fun little thing to show in the background. There were 5 students sitting together that didn't fuck with anybody, and everyone kind of treated them as outcasts, and that's the X-Men, and maybe that's like a precursor for that.
Yeah.
And just the other way, maybe Johnny Storm was there in school, dealing with his own shit. You're right, that could be fun. That could be cool.
So yeah, maybe they'll do that, hint at stuff like that. That's like I want to know like why they choose to do animation to go back there. Like that there must be a reason that they may be trying to tell something that they feel like they missed out on telling,
Or because they haven't casted the X-Men yet.
That's another thing. Okay.
They just throwing it out there.
Yeah, but I mean, also another thing that was announced, X-Men 97.
97. That's what I was getting to.
Yeah.
So, for anyone that's a fan of the OG 90s X-Men cartoon, which, by the way, this is a genius move by Marvel, because this is going to get more people on Disney Plus watching the old X-Men show.
Which I already started watching it. I'm like maybe 1 or 2 seasons left, I think is what I have.
Oh, man, you're going to want more when you get to the end. By the way, you may not love the last season.
That's what I heard.
Forgive them.
I think you told me that before.
Yeah, try to forgive them. Try to just look at the story being written and ignore the animation and some of the action and like
what the fuck?
Yeah,
Just ignore everything.
I know. I'm sorry, man. I don't know what else to tell you. Like,
damn.
They just like some of it just doesn't feel right. You're just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it's so sad. But there's still some good plot things that happen in there where you're like, oh, that's cool. What the fuck? Where you're like, what? Like, you're still gonna like get surprised by some shit.
Okay.
But it's just like looking at it. Just sometimes it isn't as cool.
Like they lost their budget or something.
Yeah, like they shipped it to a cheaper studio, which is what happened.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, X-Men will continue the old animated series, which ended. I'm not going to say how it ended because AJ hasn't seen it yet. But it will continue with that story. And the show is going to be called X-Men 97, which is the same year that it stopped being aired.
Okay.
And they've got most of the voice cast back. If you've been following Unfocused or just nerd news in general, you'll know that sadly the one voice that will not be reprised is Cyclops because the voice actor died a few months ago.
Oh.
Super sad. I think he died of COVID. I'm not sure. But for sure, the voice of Cyclops will not be a part of it.
Okay.
Unless they... You know what? And one thing that Cyclops always said in the cartoon... I don't know if it was X-Men move out or X-Men attack or X-Men move... There's something Cyclops would say when it's time for them to all do something.
Wasn't it like, Gene? No, I was kidding.
He definitely said that a lot. But I'm like, I hope that even if they put a new voice actor that just sounds close to him, they at least just use the old audio of him saying, X-Men, move out, or whatever. Like, I would love that. That'd make me so happy, But, we'll see. But Wolverine's voice is back. Rogue's voice is back.
That's cool.
A lot of the voice actors that were characters that aren't even characters anymore are back. So some of the old voice actors will be voicing new characters. Isn't that cool? Like, I don't know. I kind of like that. I'm excited.
Bringing the cast back. That's nice.
But yeah, so X-Men 97 is a thing. What do you think about this, AJ?
Interesting move. Like, why choose to freaking do your old cartoon? Like, when you can just do either a new one.
AJ, I almost want to have a Guy and Rock Lee
Right.
moment with you where I'm like, this is why we do podcasts together, AJ. That's why I like you, man.
What are you trying to do now, right?
Yeah, I almost want to have
So-
this Guy and Rock Lee moment with the waves crashing in the back, AJ. Where I'm like, this is why we're podcast partners. I was thinking the same fucking thing, AJ. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
What's the gain here?
Yeah, what are you
What are
trying
you
to do?
thinking? You tell me, AJ. What are you thinking?
Like, so are we going to be introduced to the X-Men? Like, the X-Men that we get in the MCU are these X-Men from the old cartoons?
That's what I think too, AJ.
Yeah.
I have a lot of friends that like
So
are
no
are
origin story necessary. We just jump into it because it's all in the animated series.
and I have a lot of friends that are comic, animated, and movie fans of Marvel, and they think I'm fucking crazy for telling them that. And I'm like, okay, forget about just fan shit. Corporate synergy. Let's just talk about from the business perspective. Corporate synergy. they got people watching Disney Plus because of this 97 thing being made. And if you pull these X-Men 97 into the live action somehow, maybe Doctor Strange shit, which Doctor Strange is doing reshoots right now. I don't know if you heard. Multiverse of Madness is doing reshoots right now. And there's something I've still not said on this podcast because I can't legally say it that I know. And now I'm getting really suspicious of what they're doing with now that there's more reshoots happening.
Okay.
But I don't see why you couldn't just pull the X-Men into this world. And, you know, my friend's major argument was saying Marvel would want us to experience mutant problems with them for the first time so it hits home better. And I'm like, no. Marvel loves to give us characters that have already experienced things. Spider-Man and Hulk. And then that person explains it to us as it's happening. And I can't see why you wouldn't pull the same ones from the X-Men animated series. And then when Sentinels happen, they're like, we've seen this before. We have to stop this now. You know what I mean? Like, we've seen what happens when humans start building fucking machines to look for mutants. Like, you know, and use their experience to kind of plot point and tell a story. That way Marvel doesn't have to tell you the whole fucking thing from the beginning.
Yeah, 'cause that's a lot of story to go through, and just there's a lot of characters to build around. That, and it's already there, you know. And then Kuko's brings up, isn't the '90s X-Men team the most popular?
Yeah,
and
they are.
I would think so because of the animated movie.
They are
this animated show.
Yeah, it's because not only the animated show, but the '90s comic that came before the show. And the show was modeled after that team. So if you look up X-Men #1 from the '90s, you'll see like it's Rogue looking like she does in the cartoon, Storm looking like she does in the cartoon, Wolverine looking like he does in the cartoon.
Okay, that's
like
cool.
They actually got them to finally update, and then the show copied that. So therefore, there was that again corporate synergy.
Yeah.
So everyone felt this. They're like, okay, these guys I see in the show are these same motherfuckers.
Yeah.
From here, and so I feel like that would only benefit Disney because so now already they got people watching the X-Men animated series because they know it's about to be reborn. You know, because people are Disney fans, they're Marvel fans, they want to stay in the loop. Like, yeah, let me watch the show. Everyone's making a big deal out of the show. Let me rewatch it. It's right there on Disney Plus, right?
Yeah.
I can show it to my kids too. Watch it with them. And then you take that whole fan base, say that they jumped into our universe. Now all those people are your fans right away, especially if they kind of look like them and they kind of sound like them.
And that's going to be the next hard part is casting the people to make it feel like it's straight out of the cartoon too.
You know, but I don't feel like it'll be that hard. I feel like that'll make it easier because then you don't have to pick famous actors. Now you can pick people that just look like them. You know, even if they're not super famous, it'll be cheaper for Marvel and Disney.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? And like, I feel like just corporately, and it'll get more people to watch Disney Plus. So everyone else who didn't watch X-Men's old school 90s shit on Disney Plus, now they're extra motivated because they're like, wait a minute, I want to know who these fuckers are.
Yeah.
You know? And it would save them time in telling stories so they can get to stories we haven't seen before.
Yeah, that too.
Because
or like kind of fit them because now they can fit them into the current crisis rather than have them have their own crisis and that's separate from them just to help build their story. You know.
Yes, sir.
And then so. I just had a thought too because I remember watching the episode and I've seen fucking what's his name Bishop go back and forth like every other freaking week or something, right? Where he's having time problems. Hey, some shit's fucked up in my timeline, guys. Like we need to fix
Poor
it here.
Bishop, man.
Right? So they can easily have that be the issue and how they get into the MCU, right? Is having Bishop come through like, yo, some shit's going on. We have to come to the MCU right now, and that's how you get the X-Men here. What's he saying over here?
Cuckoo's, I think, first thing he said is very true.
Read it.
No, that's not true. So one of our best viewers here on Unfocused, Cuckoo says, it's unfortunate that Pietro and Wanda won't have Magneto as their dad, though. I'm not going to say that they're going to rule out doing that in some weird way. I agree that in the comics it's unfortunate. I agree with that. I don't like that. I'm so mad that they separated them from Magneto, saying he's not really their dad. It's so fucking stupid. I hate it. To correct you, though, they are not Inhumans. They did not breathe Terrigen Mist. They are mutants. They are definitely, mutant bred, and they are born mutants with the X gene. So, Terrigen Mist and humans have nothing to do with them. How the connection you're talking about, Cuckoos, which you must know your comics to even know that there's a connection there, is Pietro marries an Inhuman. He marries Crystal, the girl that wears all yellow. She controls elements. Her ability is she controls elements. She's in the Inhuman show. Huh. She wears all yellow. She's young. She first dates Johnny Storm, before falling in love with Quicksilver.
Damn, what a
And,
hoe.
she's not a hoe. They broke up. Damn it.
It was a
They were on a
break.
break. And so yeah, she gets with Quicksilver and marries Quicksilver, and so that might be why you're confused about that, because they have a child that is both.
Johnny Storm wasn't fast enough. Huh?
Stop it. Stop it, AJ. They had a child that was technically part mutant, part inhuman, which that's a whole nother fucking thing we're not gonna get into right now, because that's a whole. Yeah, actually, no, she wasn't a mutant. She didn't get the X gene, but she wasn't inhuman. But no, Quicksilver himself is not an inhuman. Scarlet Witch is not an inhuman. They're mutants. But yeah,
So like I think too right now I'm thinking about too, because one of the biggest things about the X-Men is like how they're, you know, they always have like some type of race, almost like a racist story where they're like, what's the other name for it? Like the prejudice stuff that happens between them, right?
It's an allegory for racism against.
Right.
It started off with an allegory as racism against black people in America, but it grew to be more than that. Also, you know, other races, LGBT community.
Yeah.
X-Men grew to become an inclusive story for everyone who's discriminated against.
Exactly. Yeah, discrimination. There you go. That's what I was looking for.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of their whole thing too, right? What makes them popular, to have all this discrimination stories and all that. So if they're gonna bring them in, I'm pretty sure they want to tell those stories in some way, right? And on the big screen, right? So what if the way they do that in a movie is by bringing them in from a different universe, and now they're in our or the MCU universe, right? And they're just brand new, just new people that didn't even exist before in this universe. Now everyone hates them because they're from a different universe instead, you know?
That's good, AJ. I fuck with that. And then they find out they're mutants, and the mutants start popping up in our universe. And they're the reason that.
And then the reasons why, yeah. No, I like that even more. That's amazing.
You made me think of that, AJ. That's really fucking good. I really like that. That if that's not what Marvel's already doing, you heard it here first, guys. That's a cool ass idea, AJ. Oh, I like that. I like that, man.
And then this is the same X-Men from the from the TV show, and then like, man, we go through this shit everywhere we go. Like,
yeah. And they're like it's and dude, it could fuel Avengers versus X-Men.
Oh.
Because imagine the X-Men try to tell the Avengers, like, hey, in our world, this is a thing. Like, people start gearing up and start feeling weird about people with powers, and then eventually they turn on people that are born with powers, and we need you to help us stop it. And the Avengers don't want to stop it because of the civil, the human registration.
Yeah, the Sokovia Accords.
The Sokovia Accords.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we can't really stop it because it's out of our hands, and the X-Men are mad at them because they're like, you didn't help us stop this, like, What
if it's Dark Avengers versus the X-Men instead? Because they're already like on a weird fucking.
That way they're already dicks,
right?
and with their dicks about it, like no, and like maybe you should be treated like that if you have powers if you're born with powers, like all of us got our powers from some weird shit, like. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are just born with. Damn, AJ. Oh my god, you just opened a whole floodgate of ideas and thoughts. I almost want to end this podcast right now so I could just like think about this and write it down and make some videos about this. Oh, AJ, that's cool. Yeah, I could see that being a thing, man. Them coming from another universe, being known as mutants, and then that extending to other people that are born with powers, and they're like, oh, they're just like them. But the X-Men are trying to act as guides to Avengers and humanity, telling you, hey, this is gonna happen, people are gonna start being born with powers, and you got to include them. And no matter what, you can't stop it. Just like Doctor Strange and his daughter and his girlfriend's death. There's certain things that are an inevitability in the timeline. You can fight it. You can try everything you can to stop it. Yeah. The more you fight it, the worse it gets. You know what I mean? Like, I could definitely see that being a thing.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. And then maybe this No Way Home movie might hint to some of that, because somebody's breaking in. We're not there yet. My bad. We're not there yet.
Oh, yeah. Damn, we still got to talk about that.
Yeah.
I mean, we had to end this podcast early, bro, because like
I'm glad I don't have too much news, because I knew that we're going to get some conversation about this shit.
Yeah, we'll just tear through the good. We'll just tear through the good news, because we're already getting through. But anyway, okay, yeah. So
Well, anything else though? So that's X-Men '97.
Yeah, I'm just excited. It looks good.
Was there anything else aside from that?
We talked about the Groot and the Guardians of the Galaxy special. I think that's it. I don't think there was anything else that we're missing. If anybody remembers, feel free to tell us in the chat, but I think that's it. That being said, there was something else that came out for Marvel that came out yesterday. Yep. And it kind of confirms and doesn't it confirms some theories and unconfirms other theories about what Marvel's doing with this new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, so we got a new 3-minute No Way Home trailer.
The final trailer.
I get. Oh yeah, I guess so. We're a month away now, right?
Less than a month away.
Yeah.
Like 3 weeks away.
So yeah, what'd you think?
I liked it a lot. I liked that they showed us it. I at first when I saw the trailer, I was mad that they showed us so much.
Yeah, because they showed a lot. And I hate when you watch a trailer and you think like, you're showing me the movie, man. Like the fuck, like this is too much.
Yeah.
Right. But like Marvel's done that before, where they showed us a lot of stuff, and then we end up being like we get different things out of it, or maybe there's do some weird editing magic in their trailers, right?
Which did happen, and we will talk about that.
But there's that. So like maybe there's more than what they showed us, right?
Yeah. Okay, so we'll talk a little bit about it. So I was, like I said, happy and sad that they showed us so much. Happy they showed us because everybody kind of thought ever since that first trailer, it's got to be Sinister Six. And we all know, if you're a nerd like us, or you've been following Unfocused, or you're in any way a nerd of Sony or Marvel or Spider-Man shit at all, you know that Sony's been pushing for the fucking Sinister Six for fucking 10 years.
Yeah.
Ever since Amazing Spider-Man 1 with Andrew Garfield.
Yep.
And nobody wanted it because it's just too cluttered of an idea. And everyone's just like, it's just too much. You know, nobody really wants it. But Sony's been pushing it through the years. Like, they want it. And they're fighting for it. They're pushing it. They even fucking let out leaks of an idea of a Sinister Six movie that was supposed to happen as part of Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Right.
The only way this works is because Marvel's doing it right now. Marvel's doing it themselves. So Sony, you need to thank Marvel. If anyone saw this teaser trailer and anyone, put the spoiler alert on for anyone that doesn't care about, who doesn't want to know about things about Spider-Man.
Oh, you think
if you're,
so?
yeah, just put it just in case. Anyone who doesn't want to know spoilers of the Spider-Man movie and you're avoiding trailers for whatever reason, don't listen to what we're going to say right now.
Oh, and now, since we're using it, there's actually music now. We can't hear it. I need to figure that out. But there's actually music now behind us, and it's from a video game. It's from Skullgirls, so hopefully it doesn't get as flagged as hard.
Oh, cool. Not as hard, yeah.
Or hopefully not at all.
Yeah.
And so if you're listening to the podcast, or if you're just listening to us talking and you hear the music, then we're on the spoiler topic.
Right.
And if you're like gonna mute it, then you can unmute it, and like as the music, they're still on it. Then so just listen for music, not to us. I'm gonna change that right now too.
Okay.
And then your other visual reference, if you're watching, is the spoiler alert symbol going on top there.
Yeah, and we're gonna be spoiling a little bit of what was shown in the trailer for Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Yeah.
No Way Home. And I applaud you who stayed away from the trailer up until now, because it's not easy to do that shit. It's everywhere. But in the trailer, you see that there are multiple villains appearing from different universes here to fucking fight Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And it's not because of their fault. It's because of Doctor Strange and Spider-Man fucking up the spell to erase him from everyone's memory. And it seems like they've brought people that know Peter Parker is Spider-Man, or people that have had issues with Spider-Man.
So with that though, I feel like, and they even call him out on it too, like, I think Doctor Strange fucked up. He's not admitting it. Like, something's going on with Doctor Strange.
He did. He fucked up and he's not admitting it. You're right.
Yeah.
He's being an asshole about it.
Yeah.
Because we all know Wong told him not to do it. Spider-Man was fucking it up, but he let Spider-Man fucking be in the room when he's doing the spell. It's all Doctor Strange's fault. And he blames Spider-Man for the whole thing.
Yep.
Yeah, man, and now all his villains are out there from other universes. And Spider-Man doesn't know what to do about that.
Yeah, so, and also, I think, was it Strange that one was talking? He was the one saying, like, yeah, all of these guys were killed by Spider-Man.
No. He says they all die fighting Spider-Man.
Died fighting a Spider-Man, something like that, yeah. Yeah, they all died.
That's their connection. All these characters are going to die.
Yeah.
And they all die fighting Spider-Man. And Doctor Strange wants to put them back where they're supposed to be.
No, I think Doctor Strange wants to just kill him or do something that's going to kill them, and I think Spider-Man's having second thoughts about that shit.
Well, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange wants to put them back in their universes, which will guarantee their deaths. Because they're going to go back.
You think that's the reason?
I don't want to say why, but I'm telling you that's the reason.
Okay.
I know that that's the reason. And Doctor
I like
Strange
this.
wants to put them back in their universe.
Just, I feel like he wants to do something more than just put them back. I feel like Spider-Man will be cool with just putting them back. Like, yeah, just send them back.
The reason Spider-Man is not cool with it is because
Because
they
they're gonna die.
know that putting them back guarantees their death. And Spider-Man doesn't want to feel responsible for that.
Right. Okay.
And that's why you see in the teaser, he's kind of sympathizing with Dr. Octopus a little bit. And if anyone remembers Spider-Man 2, Dr. Octopus is actually not a bad guy.
Yeah.
It's not his fault. He's part of this whole thing. And I think Spider-Man sympathizing and meeting him is what makes him make that decision that he doesn't want to put them back.
Yeah, because there's that one scene where like it looks like they're about to send him back or something, and they're asking, "Hey, what's your name again?"
He's like, "I'm sorry."
and they're kind of joking with them, right?
Yeah, and he's like, Otto Octavius, and they just start laughing like,
Yeah.
"That's not your name." Yeah, and you call yourself Dr. Octopus? Like, stop it. Like, come on, man.
So it sounds like they do make a connection with them, and looks like they're having some fun with them. So there's that, and you know what? So there's a whole Sinister Six, right? And it looks like we're showing Sandman, we're showing Goblin, we're showing freaking Electro, right? Who else is there? Lizard, right?
Yeah, we saw Lizard.
And Doc Ock, right? And who's that sixth one? We don't know. Now, you probably have your idea. What if that sixth one is Doctor Strange?
What?
What if Doctor Strange is the sixth Sinister Six? Not like on purpose though, like by accident. He's part of the Sinister Six because he's trying to stop Spider-Man from stopping him, right? Putting these fools back. You don't think so? No? Okay.
I firmly don't think so, but not even because of that, just because Doctor Strange, or even an evil Doctor Strange, has never been part of it in the comics, and the comic community would throw a fit.
You think so?
That's the main reason I just right away don't believe it.
All right. Fine.
Not saying it's not a good idea. I thought, but I do think Spider-Man's gonna fight Doctor Strange. It looks like that's happening.
Looks like they kind of are. Yeah. I think they're playing hot potato with that little device that the wizard wants to use.
Which
Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name right now.
Okay. So yeah, and you're right. So here's the thing. If it is Sinister Six, which clearly multiple villains.
Yeah. So I thought I saw Hobgoblin in there.
So I don't think that's Hobgoblin.
Who's that fool on the glider with the goggles and shooting freaking ninja stars? You get that like 1 second, window of this one dude. Like, is that Goblin?
I do think we're gonna see.
Or is that the Harry Osborn Goblin? Is it Hobgoblin or some sort?
You want me to tell you what I think it is?
Yes.
I don't think it's the sixth person in Sinister Six. However, I think what you're seeing there is a parallel goblin.
Okay.
Which, like you said, would call itself Hobgoblin.
Okay.
And in the original Spider-Man comics, the original OG Spider-Man comics, right?
Okay.
A character appears called Hobgoblin. And even the Green Goblin's like, who the fuck is this, right?
Okay.
And it turns out to be someone who's a good friend of Spider-Man who works with him at the Daily Bugle. You know what that character's name is? Ned Leeds.
Oh, so that's a different Ned, maybe?
And I'll tell you this, in the teaser...
Oh, I do remember hearing that Ned Leeds as Hobgoblin, like way back when Spider-Man, when the first one came out.
And I'll
after
tell you
Civil
this,
War.
in the teaser, Ned Leeds is holding a crossbow in the teaser that we see.
Oh, is he?
And the guy who is Ned Leeds, who is Hobgoblin, has a family crossbow. And I kind of feel like, oh shit, somehow Ned's gonna become... Maybe it's not him, maybe it's a parallel version of him.
Yeah.
He's gonna come through the portal and be a goblin. Maybe it'll be played for a joke, maybe it'll be played for an actual villain that's scary and fucked up. I don't know. But I'm just very, I don't know. I don't know about that. But I'm just going to give you that little piece of information, AJ.
Okay.
Now, who I think actually is the sixth person of the Sinister Six. Because we were only shown 5. And I'll count it for those that have been paying attention. Dr. Octopus.
Yep.
Green Goblin.
Yep.
Which he's not part of the Sinister Six in the comics, but apparently he is in this. Which Willem Dafoe's voice is heard in this fucking teaser. So probably he's coming back. Electro. Right? Sandman.
Lizard.
And Lizard. Right? And they're all part of the Sinister Six at one point in the comics. We're missing a sixth person. And there is one person who's a big part of Sinister Six who is casted right now for live action.
Oh, is it?
Kraven the Hunter.
Oh, okay.
He's casted as Aaron Taylor Johnson, the guy who played Quicksilver. in Marvel.
Oh yeah, that was like announced forever ago, right?
No, like a month ago.
Like a month ago?
Like a couple weeks ago, not long ago.
Oh really? Okay. I
It
feel
was
like
a month ago. It was a month ago.
I feel like we heard about him being possible like way back. Like
No, you're right. We heard about him being possible, but we didn't believe it. And then, because we're like, why would they put someone who's already in Marvel as fucking Kraven? But we overestimated Sony. Sony doesn't have any shame. And so, Aaron Taylor Johnson is casted as Kraven, right? Kraven the Hunter. And we have 5 and not 6. And I want you to look up something real quick, man. Can you look up the Spider-Man Brazilian trailer?
oh what the fuck, for reals?
Go to YouTube. Spider-Man Brazilian trailer. No Way Home, or you can just put No Way Home Brazilian trailer. Alright?
Brazil. Oh, I put Mon, Spider-Man.
Okay, that's it. Look at that first one.
This one.
Go to the very end of the teaser where you see that scene where they all jump together.
Oh, it looks like this is.
Oh, someone
so-
puts it out. So this is for anyone that's already seen the teaser. Pause it, AJ. Pause it. Anyone's already seen the teaser and doesn't want to know anything more, fucking click away from this because we're about to show you some shit if you're watching this visually. So AJ, play this, and I want you to pay very close attention to the lizard.
Okay, yeah.
Let it play. Watch, just watch. Watch carefully. Bam!
Oh, damn, they broke his neck.
Caught him with the front,
Yeah,
right? But there's nothing there.
yeah.
So I think you and I already know what's going on here.
They're doing
Somebody
some
has been CGI'd out.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to go into the whole fucking Toby Andrew thing. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to play that game. I don't know. I don't care. Maybe that is what's happening here. I don't know. I'm just not going to talk about it, right?
Okay.
I don't care. But what I do know, something has been CGI'd out here in this final clash between Spider-Man and the Sinister Six. So I think it's not too much of a stretch to say maybe a villain has also been CGI'd out of here.
Mm-hmm.
And Kraven is jumping at them too. And I'll get to that other thing.
I
We'll
heard
get back.
about that. And I was looking for it. I never saw it, but it was.
It's not in the American trailer.
Yeah.
They cut America's trailer was smart, and they caught it right before, and they cut it right before it happens, right?
Yeah.
Somebody's punching Lizard in the face. We're not going to talk about it too much. The point is that there's things CGI'd out.
So Carla told me this idea. What if that's Miles Morales with his invisible, powers?
Again, you smoked me, AJ. I didn't even consider that.
That was from Carla. Carla said her was talking about it. Yeah.
Smart.
I was like, damn, that's a good one actually.
See, in this case, I'm gonna say Carla's smarter than Marvel because I don't think that's what's happening. But if that was what was happening, it would have been fucking genius.
Right.
Now, I'm gonna say I think Carla's smarter than Marvel. I think that's either A, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man swinging through and punching him out because he's from his movie. Either that. Also, Zendaya falls, which looks like will be to her death.
And it looks like that whole Andrew Garfield, Gwen Stacy moment, right?
So that'd be a great moment for Andrew Garfield to catch her and save her and be like, I'm making up for what I didn't do.
Yeah.
Not saying that's what's going to happen, but it would be a good moment, right? I have a better theory. I'm not going to tell you until later. But I have a better theory for that, right?
Okay.
But anyway, so if it's not Andrew Garfield, because he's, by the way, if anyone doesn't know, he has gone out of his way for this week. 3 interviews saying he is not in No Way Home. He's not been asked. He is not in it. You haven't heard about this, AJ, huh? Andrew Garfield has been fucking protesting for the past 2 days. He is not in this movie. Even before the trailer came out, he said,
Leave me alone.
He said, you won't see me in the trailer. I'm not in this movie. He's like, Marvel,
Because they edited him out.
But he went further. He said he was never called. Marvel didn't hit him up. And I think everyone's...
Because Sony did.
Well, maybe. He said he never got a call. He was very broad, he covered his bases.
He was emailed, that's why.
I have a theory. That maybe he wasn't, and maybe he's not in this.
Okay.
And that maybe Emma Stone is in it as Spider-Gwen. And there's not Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. That way there's a parallel universe to his that's very similar.
Right.
Where she was Spider-Man and he didn't get to do any of that shit. So maybe Emma Stone catches Mary Jane and saves her ass.
Damn.
And you'd be like, oh, it's kind of like she saved herself in a way.
Yeah.
Is that not also beautiful?
That's also pretty cool.
It makes sense, right? I'm just throwing it out there. Other thing, I do think it's possible that Lizard is not being punched by Andrew Garfield. It's possible he's being punched by Venom.
Venom? Okay.
Because Venom has already been shown to be in the MCU. they could play with that. That's a Sony project.
Yeah.
They could easily play with that.
Yeah, there was that teaser at the end of his movie that I didn't see.
Me either.
But we know about it.
We know. He ends up in the MCU, and maybe he comes up to save Spider-Man or to help him. Because in the comics, it's a thing. Spider-Man and Venom reluctantly shaking hands. You know, it's a famous fucking comic scene where you see Venom saying, "Put her there, partner," and Spider-Man shaking his hand saying, "I'm going to regret this." You know? So what if Venom comes through and saves Spider-Man and they fight the Sinister Six off together?
Okay.
I could see it.
Yeah.
Even further, now I'm going to get real deep.
Okay.
What if Venom reaches up into his symbiote and grabs Spider-Man? He's like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "Don't worry." And he fucking pulls him in and spits him out. And then grows that fucking white spider on his chest.
Uh-huh.
And now they're both doing Spider-Man shit. And now Venom is the same as he's supposed to be in the comic. I don't know. Just throwing it out there. It's an interesting idea.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, Venom could be the Sinister Six there, right? And just comes around at the
that's
end?
Six Sinister Six.
Nah.
A support for
It's
Spider-Man.
just a support, right?
I think Kraven the Hunter.
You think Kraven is
that's what
still...
I'm-
So we're getting Kraven as well then, huh?
Yeah, I think Kraven's the and I'll go further. Can you click the new email I sent you?
Oh.
So, just recently, Jimmy Kimmel interviewed Benedict Cumberbatch, one of the two Benedicts that are sorcerers. You know, Benedict Wong, Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah.
And in the interview, at the very end, they were talking about Benedict Cumberbatch's new movie, but at the very end, he had to ask him about Spider-Man. He's like, "I can't tell you anything. I'm not going to tell you anything. I can't," right?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Well, you know, I know you got a Doctor Strange toy." And he pulled out his Doctor Strange toy. He's like, "Yeah, look, you're an action figure, right?" He's like, "I am too." And then for anyone that doesn't know, Jimmy Kimmel has always been saying he wants to be Kraven. He loves Kraven. He reads Spider-Man and Kraven's his favorite villain. He's like, "Well, guess what? I got a toy too." And he pulls out this Kraven toy. Can you zoom in on this toy, AJ?
I can't.
You cannot? Okay, oh well. You guys can Google it yourself or watch this video on YouTube.
Yeah.
And click to 9:58, I believe is the time.
Okay.
If you zoom in on it, this Kraven looks like Aaron Taylor Johnson. Maybe T's stretching. Maybe that's a reach. Maybe T's going too far with that, right?
It does have the
Yeah.
Spider-Man. It looks the Spider-Man logo above it. Looks like the logo they kind of have for
No.
the movie too, though.
That actually says "No Way Home."
It does say it on there.
It does.
Yeah, 'cause
and it's
like,
the
it
exact
looks
same
like
font. You're right. You caught it, AJ. So T's not
Blur
stretching.
right here.
T's not stretching. That says "No Way Home," and it does look like Aaron Taylor Johnson.
That's crazy.
That is on the Jimmy Kimmel Show. I don't see anybody on. I follow a lot of cool YouTubers, Heavy Spoilers, Screen Crush, you know, New Rock Stars. A lot of good fucking YouTubers that catch details about things in Marvel. Guess what? Unfocused is the first one to catch this shit. Look real carefully, guys. That Kraven
this
says.
post was deleted.
Oh, we're right. That means we're right.
Damn.
Once Sony deletes a post, that's how you know it's true. We've always said that on this
It was
podcast.
deleted off Reddit.
Yo, you guys heard it here first. We need to cut this video. We got to cut this video out. This got to be its own video. We are fucking on it right
That
now.
is gone.
There you go. Aaron Taylor Johnson, Kraven the Hunter, part of the Sinister Six. I think he's edited out of that scene where they're all jumping. And I think Spider-Man, Venom, and maybe a couple other people coming to help him. Emma Stone, maybe Miles Morales too. Because I think that he could be a thing in
This is
this.
gone, guys.
Damn, bro. You see that, AJ? Yeah, you didn't think I was right until you saw that, huh? Now you're like, damn, that shit might be true.
That shit got real right now.
Shit got real right now, bro. They just pulled that shit. Okay, so yeah, keep an eye out. Spider-Man. Anything else you want to say about it?
Ah, no one's really talking about that, huh?
No,
That's
no.
wild.
I've looked at every video before we did this podcast today. Every video. No one has mentioned this Jimmy Kimmel fucking comment
That's
about
crazy.
that toy that he had. And it said, if you guys want to watch the video, don't take my word for it. Look at the Jimmy Kimmel Show's YouTube video and pause it at 9:58. It says, Kraven the Hunter, Marvel Legends, Spider-Man No Way Home at the top. Zoom in on the face and pause it. He looks like fucking Aaron Taylor Johnson. I don't know what else to say. Except boom. You looking for this?
Yeah, right. That's, what I said. That's crazy. All right, so we're done with that then.
Yeah, his was
Because I think we're all done. This has been news. All right, this whole time, guys, I've been sorting Digimon cards. In case you guys are wondering what I'm looking down on. All right. Oh, I already turned off the spoiler. My bad. Spoilers over. I'll go ahead and just jump into some news though. So to get off all the Marvel stuff now and get into some other news that's been going on. So GTA, the definitive edition has dropped. This is supposed to be a remake. You know what? I can't remember if it's GTA 3, San Andreas, and Vice City, or was it just two of them, or was it just San Andreas? I can't remember. I feel like it's all three. That's what I remember hearing. Which I want to play because I love GTA 3 was probably the only game that I had ever passed. That's like a huge game. But there was a definitive edition that was just released, and it came out for all consoles, I believe. It was out on Switch, came out on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and then it got pulled from the PC. I guess Rockstar had their own launcher, and they removed it because everyone's having bugs. Everyone has problems with the games. A lot of bugs. This graphics are bad. All types of crazy stuff going on with it. And then they pulled it, and the reason they say they pulled this game was because they had to, what was it, possible leftover code that shouldn't be there, like comments from developers and all that. Licensed music, possibly, people were saying. But also possibly because maybe the hot coffee stuff was still in there from way back in the day.
I already know the reference. That's crazy.
Yeah, so maybe that's why they pulled it too. I think some people were able to get the game and go through the code, and people were saying that it was still there. They took out a lot of models and stuff, but a lot of other things are still in there. So I think they went back to go retake that all out. I think it just got re-released again, just recently, I believe. But yeah, that's a thing. But everyone else still having weird bugs. People are saying that it was lazy kind of coding for the game and all that. But that's what's going on with that. Hopefully they fix it all soon, because I'm actually down to go get this game, because I wouldn't mind playing some GTA, some old school GTA like that again. And I never actually got to finish San Andreas. I like San Andreas. I got stuck somewhere, and I never went back to it. So it'd be cool to go revisit that shit.
All right. Wait, I forgot to ask you, do we have a roundup today or no?
Nope.
Okay, good, because we got to tear through news anyway.
Yep.
So. All right, other cool news. So, red vines. I don't know if anybody knows the red.
Like the red. Oh, you have a picture for it?
Yeah, the red vines.
Like the licorice, right?
Yeah, the licorice candy.
But they're not actually licorice, but they're like red vines.
It's red licorice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
The
real
cherry
licorice
flavor.
is gross. If anyone doesn't know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Spoiler alert.
Or is it?
Red licorice is gross. But yeah, Red Vines has come out with a special edition thing. I usually don't care about these things, but it's a cool holiday flavor, and I don't know if it's good or not, and I'm hoping someone knows can tell me, because I don't really want to try it right away off the top of my head. But Red Vines has made a gingerbread flavor.
Wow.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna be bad necessarily, but I just it sounds weird to me.
I don't know about that.
Someone else try it and tell us, so we don't have to eat it, because I mean, we feel like we should have some perks to this podcast at this point. We've done so long, Hey, at least taste test the shit for us.
For us, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do it for you. Do it for us.
Do it for us. All right. But yeah, Red Vines has a gingerbread flavor. Interesting, weird, and I don't know.
I'm not gonna try it. I think I'm
not
good.
Gross. Someone has to tell me it's good before I eat it. I'm not gonna eat it.
I'm not even gonna try it. I'm good.
All right.
I like gingerbread too, but I'm good.
For PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and PC, there was a new trailer put out today for a new Dragon Ball game. And Dragon Ball rarely comes out with super good games. They kind of space them out in between. But this one is called Dragon Ball Breakers. And what this is a Dragon Ball, I almost want to say a horror game. Because what the idea is, you're living in the timeline where Cell was stalking the world. And Cell was draining people of their life energy to kind of upgrade and become perfect Cell.
Huh.
And you're one of the humans and some of the few Dragon Ball Z characters that don't have strength and superpowers, to fight him off. So you're just one of the regular people doing guerrilla attacks to fuck with him and keep him off guard and hide from him when you can and not let him get you and eat your power and shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's very
that
interesting.
That sounds like a horror game.
Yeah, and it's Dragon Ball, and you're just like, whoa, you guys really stepped your game up.
That's different, yeah.
Yeah, I give them a lot of credit just for being unique. Because one thing that anime fans of Dragon Ball are annoyed with is that they just don't take any chances. Nothing's unique. So this is really cool. Dragon Ball Breakers. Check it out. The teaser just blows your mind right away because it's something you just don't normally see in Dragon Ball, and I love that. So keep an eye out for that.
That's cool.
Other thing, this isn't really news. This is just something that happened. So the new Hawkeye teaser came out.
Okay, right.
And the actor Vincent D'Onofrio had commented about it on his Twitter. And I don't know if anyone knows about Vincent D'Onofrio and Hawkeye and what the connection is there. But Vincent D'Onofrio is the actor who played Kingpin in the Daredevil show. And if anyone knows and has ever read Matt Fraction's Hawkeye, My Life is an Arrow, knows that Kingpin is an integral part in that story. And, he's part of the whole Tracksuit Mafia beef, which we've already confirmed in the teasers that the Tracksuit Mafia is in it.
Okay.
And there's a lot of rumors going around that Vincent D'Onofrio is in the Hawkeye show as Kingpin.
Okay.
And nothing has been confirmed. He kind of slightly denied it himself, but he said, we'll see what happens. When they deny shit, but they still say it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
And that's basically what he gave us last. And then today, after the Hawkeye, I'm sorry, not today, but when the Hawkeye trailer came out, he tweeted about it and reposted and said, "This is going to be interesting."
Yeah, it is going to be
That
interesting.
doesn't, it could just be bold. It could be just it could be nothing.
Yeah,
it could just be him talking about it, saying he's interested in the show.
Yeah, he's a big Marvel fan,
But I'm sure he's not stupid, and he has social media, and people have been fucking pushing, like, wonder, is he in this? Are you in this? Like, there's been rumors that he's been on set. There's been shit for like a year that maybe he's involved in this Hawkeye thing. And you know what? Now it's starting to look like it's true. And this is to pair with even more rumors that Charlie Cox is involved in Spider-Man, which guess what? Spider-Man will come out around on the same day as episode 4. Somewhere between 3 and 5 of Hawkeye.
Okay.
They'll come out on the same day.
Ah.
Do you think we could see Daredevil and Kingpin show up in 2 separate Marvel medias in the same fucking day, AJ?
Yeah,
is that a possibility?
What's crazy too is that Hawkeye's date was moved.
Yes, it was. Yeah, it was moved, and everyone thinks this is masterminding by Marvel.
And then I know that when they first originally announced Spider-Man for Christmas.
Yeah, they did.
It was supposed to be Christmas.
And then it was.
And now it's the 17th.
Wait, it was Christmas, then the 16th, then the 17th.
Wow. Okay.
So now it's the 17th.
And Hawkeyes are coming out on Fridays.
Is it Wednesday or Friday? It's coming on Fridays?
It's coming out
Fridays.
Friday.
Yeah, you're right.
That's where movies come out, right? But like when they did Loki and everything, those are all like on Wednesdays, right? Like didn't Loki wasn't Loki's on Wednesdays.
Around on purpose.
And now they moved it back to Friday. That Wednesday was your thing, guys. Like,
Interesting.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Interesting. Back to Fridays. Oh, okay.
All of a sudden, huh?
Oh yeah, you might be able to see some visions in their strategies and their moves.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
But yeah, just something I found interesting. I was like, what the fuck? Okay.
I lost my sleeves. I don't know what I'm missing 5 sleeves. Maybe my deck has always been 5 cards short.
There are 40 sleeve decks, 50 sleeve decks, 45 sleeve
But I have 100 sleeves. And I built this
use them
deck.
for other things like fucking side. Do you use them for fucking babies?
No, I use different colors for babies.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, I thought I had more cards. Like, oh shit, I'm putting too much cards, and now I'm realizing, wait, I'm missing 5 cards. Anyways,
Yeah.
what else we got?
HBO Max, Harry Potter stars are reuniting for a 20th year anniversary return to Hogwarts. Isn't that crazy?
20 years.
Think about it. And yeah, that's happening on HBO. Very a la Friends, a la Fresh Prince of Bel-Air as far as the reunions go. So they're probably going to talk about it and how it affected their lives.
Damn,
how it affects their lives now. This will come out New Year's Day, January 1st. HBO Max. Something else coming out New Year's Eve, January 1st.
Red Vines?
Lord El Melio. Which, if anyone is a big Fate...
Oh.
What the fuck?
Denied.
If anyone's a Fate Stay Night fan, or at least follows us here on Unfocused, and I love Fate Stay Night, Lord El Melio is a side story about Fate Zero, about one of the most likable characters, Waver, growing into a magical detective, solving magical crimes, catching magical criminals.
Damn, sounds magical.
It's great. I fucking love it. It's one of my favorite anime shows that they've made. It's just so creative, and like I never would have thought that character would have went that way, but it makes sense with their mythology.
Okay.
Super dope. But yeah, there's already a series for it. The series is over. It's 13 episodes plus an OVA, so 14 technically. But we haven't gotten more, even though there's 2 more manga books afterwards.
Huh.
So everyone's been kind of wondering. But on New Year's Eve, there will be a special about Lord El Melio coming out. It will tell you, I believe it's an extra long episode, so it's going to be like 30, 40 minutes. But yeah, this will actually kind of like go over a little more information and a little more shit that happens in the manga by it. This will be coming, if you're watching on TV, it'll air on Tokyo MX BS11, whatever the fuck that means, or Gunma TV if you're in Japan. In America, I'm sure it'll be available for streaming on Funimation, on the El Melio channel. Just click Lord El Melio. It'll probably get added there a couple days afterwards. But yeah, so this is something that will be available. I just love this magical detective storyline. I'm glad there's more. I hope they keep doing more than this because I want more of it.
Never heard of it, but it sounds cool.
You'd have to watch Fate Stay Night, which you've definitely never seen any of that.
Nah, it's a game based off it now, right?
The game was first.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have how much need you get?
Like 3 or 4 more?
Let me do one more then.
3 more.
How I Met Your Father.
Wait, what?
You know about this or no?
No.
Okay.
Oh wait, I think it came up a while back actually.
Yeah, maybe we briefly mentioned it.
Yeah.
It is a show. It's gonna get some of the returning cast from How I Met Your Mother. If anyone didn't know, that's what the reference is here. How I Met Your Father. This series will also star Hilary Duff.
Hilary Duff.
Yeah, she's gonna be in it.
Interesting. Whose father are we talking about? We don't know.
I don't know. Oh, it's a brand new story about Hilary Duff, who's going to be playing a character called Sophie, and she recounts the story to her son about how she met his father. Apparently, a lot of returning characters will be involved in this, but I don't know. Apparently, it's a brand new side story, like not side story, but continuation about a brand new character. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Unless they're going to trick us, and eventually she is connected into the story, which probably that's
maybe
what's
she
happen.
has the pineapple.
I don't get it, but okay. This will be much like the Prey, the Predator movie we were talking about earlier. Will actually come out on Hulu because this is more of an adult thing. They're not going to put this on Disney Plus. And yeah, very interesting. I like that you actually know some shit about it. I want you to explain this to me and talk to me about this later. But yeah, How I Met Your Father coming out on Hulu, January 18th, very soon. 2 months, 3 months.
Okay.
All right, AJ.
Naruto. You ever heard of them?
What's that?
It's like this cartoon. He's like a dude from the planet Namek.
Boring.
He's gonna has to do a duel in a card game to save the world from the Fire Nation.
Yo. Scroll back up a little bit.
So Naruto's in Fortnite.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm tripping. I was like, why is there someone after Naruto? But that's Kakashi. Okay, go on.
Oh yeah, it is Kakashi. Yeah, Naruto's in Fortnite now. So I guess this is the trailer for it. I haven't seen this trailer. What the fuck is that back there? Is it a cat? Yeah, I haven't seen this trailer. I don't know what this is.
The cat's like he's with everybody.
Yeah.
Why is he like a regular Naruto character?
I don't know.
Naruto.
Believe it. Oh my god, I can't believe they said that.
So
they didn't show us anything.
That's
Anyways,
fucking hilarious. They said believe it at the end.
So, but yeah, Naruto's in Fortnite now, right? And when this was first announced that this was going to be a thing, people were kind of concerned because, like, oh my god, we're going to see Naruto running out with a gun. Because that's what Fortnite is, right? It's a shooting game, right? You get guns and rifles and shit like that, right? So people were like, how are you going to do it? I'm not sure how they're going to do it, though. I was going to watch some gameplay of it, but I haven't done that yet. But one of the funny things about Fortnite is that they have these emotes, right? You know, all those dance moves and stuff that come out. Well, people have went ahead and started making funny videos of Sasuke doing these dances.
Wow.
You know, like the floss and like the whole fucking
the funny one, the common ones.
All those weird dances that Fortnite's famous for. They have Sasuke doing all that shit, and it looks fucking hilarious because you know Sasuke. You know,
he doesn't seem like the type.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't seem like it off the top of my head.
So that's happening. So you guys can go look out for those memes going through Twitter and all that. I wish I got prepared some because some of them were fucking hilarious. But yeah, Naruto's in Fortnite. If you guys still playing that.
Speaking of Fortnite. They're not only adding Naruto, they're also adding Universal Monsters too to their repertoire of characters you can play.
Oh,
and
really?
create. Yeah, they're gonna be doing all the classic ones from the OG Universal story movies.
Aren't they like a couple of weeks late?
Yeah, you would think this would have been done 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
But no, yeah, man, this isn't even coming out till next year. Weird, right?
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, and some of the things they're gonna be doing are, honestly, anything OG Universal monster movies. For those that don't know, that includes Frankenstein, Wolfman, Dracula, Bride of Frankenstein, The Mummy, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I feel like Creature of the Black Lagoon. Am I missing one? I feel like I'm missing one.
Wow, no, Swamp Thing.
He's not one
No?
of them. No.
Oh, my bad.
He's made after the Creature of the Black Lagoon, so you're kind of ahead of your own game there.
Damn it.
But yeah, they're gonna be introducing these
Dracula.
characters. You guys can see even a teaser for it.
Did you say Dracula?
Yeah, I did say Dracula. There is a teaser on YouTube if you want to take a look at it. The Universal Monster movies on monster characters on Fortnite, and yeah, just keep your eyes out for that. So more shit
interesting.
coming from them.
Cool.
Other thing, this is sad news. It's a dark day for Star Wars fans. Dark day for Star Wars fans.
Another one.
Another one, bro. Kathleen Kennedy got greenlit for 3 more years to work for Star Wars. Anyone that doesn't know who Kathleen Kennedy is, she's the mastermind between episodes 7, 8, and 9. The Resistance and all the things that people really don't like about Star Wars.
Why
right
would
now.
they do that?
We don't know. No one knows. I don't like it. I hate it. I'm fucking mad. Everything she's been doing has been failing, and everything the other team has been doing has been succeeding. However, she still has the headspace in Lucasfilms. She's been famously doing less interviews than she used to do. So they're kind of keeping her out of the spotlight. I feel like this is a move of corporate people trying to save her and keep her in the game because they like her, or I don't know. But all I know is that Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau have been killing the Star Wars game for the past 2 years, and everyone thought they were going to kind of take over the whole thing, but I guess they're not going to.
That's weird.
Yeah, she's been greenlit to continue for the next till 2024.
Maybe they had a talk with her and like, yo, your shit just got fucked up. Like, can you rebound off this shit?
And she's like, yeah, I got it. And they're like, okay, and this gave it to her.
You think she has like someone on the side like helping her out, like giving her tips?
I don't know,
writing
man.
the stories and stuff like that.
I almost don't want to speculate. I don't even want to think about it because honestly, it makes me not want to watch Star Wars shit anymore. Especially now that Dune's out and we're gonna get more Guardians of the Galaxy shit.
Damn, is Dune's gonna be the new fucking Star Wars?
I mean, Dune is like Star Wars for adults if you think about it. Like,
Damn.
it's like Star Wars with blood. It's like Star Wars with blood.
Star Wars for kids.
Yeah, no, for adults.
You're saying Star Wars is for kids.
Yeah, it's kids movies.
Damn.
George Lucas calls them that. George Lucas knows they're kids movies. I didn't make
heard it
that
here
up.
first.
No, you didn't. I didn't make that up. Yeah, Star Wars are
Fighting
made.
words.
Star Wars are made for kids. Dune is like actually made for just regular modern sensibility. So I was just like, I feel like I'm just getting annoyed with Star Wars on top of everything. I'm like, I mean, like you guys should really fucking step your creative game up because Dune's out there and I'm fucking 34. You know, like I don't need more episode 1s where the kids pod racing and shit. You know, I don't know. And then there's Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy's out there. Like, why do I need Star Wars if it's gonna be boring? If you're gonna do Guardians of the Galaxy, like,
because Guardians is different.
it's better. Right now, it's better.
And then Cowboy Bebop's coming out.
Like not tomorrow, day after tomorrow.
Yeah,
it's fucking wild, man. But I guess we'll just have to see what happens. This Kathleen Kennedy continuing is very disheartening. I hope it's not good. I mean, I hope it's better than what we've gotten.
Maybe it's a joke.
It doesn't seem to be. I wish it was, AJ. I wish it was.
They're just fucking with us.
Other real quick piece of news I wanted to point out. Let's see.
I'll jump into one real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. You do one.
So, in other news, I guess I only got one more. Oh, no, I got one small one. Okay, so SLOBS. So Steam Labs OBS. So right now we're casting. We're using this program called OBS Studios. I think that's a repeat. I think OBS stands for Open Broadcast Software. Never mind. So it is a studio. Okay, that makes sense. Anyways, so OBS is a program that people use to cast, like we are now. I've used this. Steam Labs is another version of it. It's like because OBS is open software. It's like not blocked, so people can use it and program for it and do all types of crazy shit with it. And Steam Labs went ahead and made their own version of OBS, right? And call it Steam Labs OBS and SLOBS for short, SLOBS, right? And then apparently they're kind of shady because when they started doing this, they kind of asked, OBS, if they can use the OBS name or whatever, if they can collaborate or some shit. Steam Labs kind of came to OBS and OBS like, yeah, don't actually use our name, whatever. You can use the software, whatever, but like don't go crazy with it. They end up going ahead and trademarking the whole Steam Labs OBS name, and OBS like, yo, you got our name in your name, like the fuck, But Steam Labs never responded, never tried to hash anything out with them. And then now they're doing some other shit. Apparently their website is based off someone else's website. I forgot what their names was. But yeah, they're just fucking shady right now too, to the point where they're like streamers that support them are now trying to talk shit about, not talk shit about them, but telling hey, if you guys don't correct your ways, we're gonna drop our support with you guys and stuff like that. So, and if these big streamers are not using Streamlabs OBS, and the users viewers are not gonna want to use it, right?
Yeah, they're gonna fall off.
Yeah. So Streamlabs is one of the leading providers of live streaming software and tools, but the platform has come under fire for several other software and hardware brands along with streamers who represent and use the platform to do their jobs, including Pokimane and Hassan. And then they announced Streamlabs Studios, a new web-based broadcasting studio launch in partnership with Twitch that aims to give more broadcasting customization options to users on Xbox consoles, and already existing cloud-driven creative suits called out some issues. So yeah, people are just calling out issues about this programmer, and then I don't know, people just got keeping their receipts, right, and just coming through like, yo, they've also done some shady shit, like why are we supporting all this right now? So kind of crazy. OBS even said in the tweet, near the launch of SLOBS, actually, Streamlabs reached out to OBS about using the OBS name. We kindly asked them not to. They did so anyways, is what they said. They tried to sort things out privately, they said, but now they become uncooperative and everything. So yeah, so they're going after them now. So kind of crazy stuff going on with that right now. So this kind of, I don't know.
It's real out here. Shit is real out here, bro.
And big streamers like Pokimane, I talked about her like a couple weeks ago. They have her face on their website as support, like, yeah, Pokimane, thumbs up, but then she put out a tweet, it's like, yeah, if you guys don't correct your shit, like I'm gonna have to ask you guys to take my face off your website and stuff like that. So
fuck.
Crazy stuff going on with that. So yeah, just some crazy stuff that's going on, and we don't use it, so we good.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
So what you got? The thing with Streamlabs too is like, it is like there's a lot of tools in there. I don't like it because there's too much going on of stuff that I'm not going to use with it. OBS, like, it's just plain and simple, like just bare bone stuff, and then you can add to it, as opposed to Streamlabs OBS, which had a bunch of shit already programmed into it. And then I feel like I'm restricted. Like, they make already layouts for you and all that. I'm like, I just want to make my own layout. I don't want to use ones that, you're providing to me that everyone else is using. That they're pretty cool and everything. Like, I just never liked it because I didn't feel as free with it. Although it gave you a lot of support, I'd rather just figure it out because that's what I do.
That's what you do. That is what you do, actually. All right. Other quick piece of news. The creator of Full Metal Alchemist, the manga / anime, famous in both Japan and America. It has the creators created a new manga altogether called Yomi no Tsugai. This one will be a manga about a boy who is teaming up with his imprisoned sister to uncover the secrets of a mysterious village. Looks pretty fucking cool. Comes out December 10th, 2021. The first issue anyway. It'll be on Shonen Gangan, not Shonen Jump. Shonen Gangan, which is more like a slightly older kids kind of Shonen Jump thing. So if you want to check that out, that'll be there. The art for it looks pretty cool. Looks very similar to Full Metal Alchemist, not too different. Other piece of news: Chip and Dale.
Rescue Rangers,
exactly. As I mentioned earlier, they talked a little bit. They had a panel for the Chip and Dale's movie, the Rescue Rangers movie, the live action one that's coming out later.
Live action one.
We talked about it here. Yeah, next year there's live action Chip and Dale coming.
Okay. John
Mulaney's one as the voice of Dale, who I fucking love. John Mulaney, he's hilarious. But the creators have put out a picture for the production, and it's them holding a little script. A little fucking rat-sized script of the story.
That's cool. That's funny.
But if you look carefully in the background,
what does that one say?
There's a script that says Dark W something.
Oh, Dark W, that's all it says.
DW. Darkwing Duck. So apparently on top of this Rescue Rangers live action, which is coming out next year, they're also working on some kind of Darkwing Duck script. Now, this could be a couple things. This could be, as we mentioned earlier this year on the podcast, that they've hinted in the DuckTales show that there will be a Darkwing Duck spin-off show. So this could just be that animated show's script. Yeah. Maybe the same guy's working on it.
Yeah.
What it could also mean is that maybe there's a live-action CGI Darkwing Duck coming, much like this Rescue Rangers, which there's nothing I'd like to see more than a detective crossover between Rescue Rangers and Darkwing Duck.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Why has that never happened in the animated shit? I never thought about it till I saw this picture, AJ. I'm like, they're detectives. They could easily do it together. Imagine how funny it would be fucking watching Launchpad talk to... What's the little mouse girl's name?
Gadget.
Gadget and Launchpad, fucking talking and her telling Launchpad what's up, And
yeah.
Fucking, fucking Monty, joking with fucking, with Darkwing Duck and shit. It could be great. It could be really cool shit. I could actually buy into a live action universe from Disney if it was based
Yeah.
off of all the cartoon shows.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah, let's fucking do this. I'm down with this. I don't know if that's really where they're going with it. Like we said earlier, it could just be for that new animated Darkwing Duck show.
Can we get Tailspins in the future then maybe?
That's what I'm hoping, bro. I'm hoping. I mean, they already got Jungle Book. They already got the voice for Jungle Book. Just have Baloo's voice in Jungle Book be the voice for him in Tailspin. Boom. There you go. Synergy.
Yeah.
Corporate synergy. Bro. But yeah, so Rescue Rangers, who knows? Hopefully that's going to be something big going forward.
I'm going to call this episode Corporate Synergy.
That's funny. That's the name of the episode. Other news, Eternals. In Japan, they have a poster for Eternals because, you know, it's obviously going to be showing over there too. But something they like to do that if you remember for me back in 2008 on Unfocused talking about it when I lived in Japan, I mentioned how there was, a poster for... What is that movie called about the dreams made by Christopher Nolan? Inception. There was a poster for Inception, and that poster was all anime style. And it was the exact same poster as the American with all of them standing on the street and fucking, you know, the Japanese guy in the background, but it was all hand drawn into a manga style thing. Super fucking cool. That's something they just do with really big box offices in Japan.
That's cool. I don't know
the
why.
Eternals wasn't any different.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know why I thought of Christopher Reeves when you said Christopher Nolan.
Right? Superheroes?
I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah.
This looks cool.
Yeah, this is made by Termai Rome, a manga creator. I'm going to see if I can find what manga she's
I want to
done.
find a bigger picture of it, but I can't.
Please do. Yeah, so this is a manga creator, Termai Rome. I'm going to see which manga she's done specifically, but she did this poster for Eternals, and it's straight up them in a straight up anime vibe, all drawn anime style, and it kind of made me want a fucking Eternals anime. I was like, this looks kind of cool. Thermae Rome is the name of the anime that she draws. Let me see what her name is, the creator's name of this art thing. But yeah, it's very like hero looking in style. I just like that Japan wanted to fuck with it. Her name's Mari Yamazaki. Yeah, and she drew this poster for Eternals. And yeah, man, I feel like she should make a Marvel manga with this kind of style of art. That'd be pretty cool. Like, I just like that they did this at all. And I like that that's still a thing in Japan. I wonder if she's even the one that drew the Inception one that I'm talking about from back in the day. She might be. But anyway, yeah, that's just one little cool thing I thought was dope. Last piece of news for me.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Oh, shit. I think I might have nothing, too. I think that might be it, AJ. Yeah. No. I do have one more. I'm tripping. I have one more. I'm tripping.
You have this image here about turtles.
Exactly. Click that one for me. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, yeah. I heard about this.
I'm sure you did. This is a 14-inch turtle van.
14 inch. I think that's bigger than the original.
Yeah, it is bigger. And it's 12 inches wide, so it's much bigger.
It's a little bit bigger, yeah.
Yeah, and it fits all the TMNT Ultimates action figures.
What the fuck are the Ultimates?
TMNT Ultimates. It's the one that I think the recreates of the old ones.
Oh, those huge ones.
They're kind of the same as the old ones. They're not too far off.
They're bigger though. They're like not even the normal like 6-inch size. They're like
they're 7-inch. You're right. I'm sorry. They're 7-inch scale. Yeah. Well, guess what?
4 or 5-inch. Yeah, these are bigger.
They all fit into this turtle van.
That's crazy.
And this turtle van looks super fucking dope. It's gonna go on sale early next year.
Why is it so much money?
Yeah, because it has an opening roof and front doors, a swing out foot tenderizer, side door with a seat.
I want the fucking Mauser. Dude, look at that.
Oh, it's a Mouser!
That's ran over.
Oh, they hit it? That's funny.
Yeah, look, it has the tire marks.
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
It has a swing down windshield armor, rolling wheels with rubber tires, an accessible engine compartment, a removable ooze container, 2 removable wacko bombs, a removable pizza rims for the tires.
Yeah, you gotta have the spinners, you know.
A removable boom box, a removable radar dish. Remember the little dish they used to fucking find people? And a winch and tow hook with steel chain. You know how they use that cable that fucking grapples on shit?
It's all right here.
Yeah, that all comes with this. The Super 7, they call it the Super 7, I guess. It's super generous with its accessories. It also has it has 4 turtle headwear helmets. There's 4 helmets for the turtles to wear while they're riding it.
That's cool.
Flight goggles, sunglasses, a 7-piece tool set with toolbox, a damaged mouser, as AJ so keenly pointed out, and a sticker sheet where you can put different stickers on the bus. This is $449.
Fucking crazy. And then these turtles are like 50 something each. $55 each.
Yeah, it's coming out January, guys. Yeah, so you happen to have $1,500 throw around, you know?
No, I think a little too much right there.
That's to get the whole set.
The whole set, 450 plus 220. That's 6.
No, it's like 1,000. If you got 1,000 to throw around, don't forget taxes, shipping, and handling. You know, it's about $1,000.
Oh fuck.
You know, unless you're going to pick it up, which I'm sure that would be a bitch.
All right, we're gonna start a GoFundMe for AJ.
Yeah, AJ needs this. His life is in danger if he doesn't have it. Keep this.
Fuck.
This is looking cool, man. I just really like the look of this. You know, I don't even care about figures and toys and shit, but this looks fucking cool. I really like that.
Oh, that's funny. I like that picture.
Turtle
oh
power.
shit! You can fucking go through this. How do I keep?
Yeah, this
sticking
is
out?
openable roof.
Yeah.
There's a rubber guard that comes over it.
Extra, yeah. There's an extra seat over there, like compared to. Oh, it opens up like that, dude.
Yeah, you can
That's
see them all,
awesome.
man. You can see
Yeah.
them, and they can all wear their turtle helmets
Stickers.
while they're fucking in there too. There's helmets that come with it.
Yeah, there's a couple helmets that are shown right here. Oh, welding masks and some shades.
Because Donnie had worked on it. I remember when Donnie was blowtorching it for like 3 episodes. Remember, he was like working on it in the background. So cool.
That's cool.
All we got to say about that is turtle power. AJ, Unfocused week. What you got planned?
Looking at this list because Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl come out in a couple of days. I think it's either tomorrow or Friday it comes out.
I saw the trailer. It looks really good.
So on this side, these are the Shiny exclusives, and these are the Diamond exclusives on this side. Apparently, Legendary Birds are in Pearl, so I might have to go get the Pearl version because
the dogs are on the left too.
Yeah, my dude Articuno, Lugia, you know, I wouldn't mind the Salamans, but damn, Tranitar though. And they got Mawile over here too, man. But you know, I'll just trade because I'll just end up trading. You'll probably get all those things anyways just by trading online, the GTS and all that. So yeah, hopefully going out and you know getting this maybe hopefully. Trying to find my other sleeves. Apparently this purple deck is missing 5 sleeves. I have no idea where they're at. And then you know the usual stuff. Hopefully play some stuff and hopefully play some Soul and. I don't know.
All right.
What else you got?
For me, you know, I'm really getting Digimon, some more Digimon. I can't wait until I get this off. I can play some more Splatoon. I've been dying not getting to play in Splatoon for 2.5 weeks, or like 2 weeks, I guess, 2 weeks. But yeah, I want to play some Splatoon, so I can't wait to get this off and do that. Battlestar Galactica. I'm almost done with season 3. I'm almost done with it. So close.
We're probably gonna watch Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna probably review that.
Anything else comes out this week?
Wheel of Time.
When's Hawkeye?
Dexter's already. Yeah, I think Hawkeye's this Friday too, right?
Or was it next Friday?
Is it November 19th? Is it November 19th?
Fuck, already?
I think it's this Friday.
That's wild.
Damn, Hawkeye, Wheel of Time, and fucking oh my god! And don't forget Dexter's out. We haven't watched Dexter yet. We gotta watch that.
I'll wait. I'm not in no rush for Dexter right now.
Man, the only reason I'm kind of in a rush is I've seen spoilers online already. And I'm like, I feel like as more cool shit happens, they're gonna keep spoiling shit. So I feel like we should kind of get on that. You know what? Me and Wags were saying we should all watch Evangelion 4.0 finally.
I know, right?
I've been putting it off because I don't know if I don't want it to end or I know how. Here's the other thing I was saying. I don't know if it's because I don't want it to end or if it's because I'm scared. Because every time Evangelion ends, they fuck with you. They ruin your brain and like make you feel.
They ruin your brain.
They do. They make you feel, they give you a horrible tragedy where you watch everyone fucking die every time they read you Evangelion. So I'm kind of like, I almost don't want to see 4.0 because I feel like they're gonna leave me with a fucked up cliffhanger again where humanity might just be fucked. And I'm like, that's their thing. That's their MO in Evangelion. You know.
Mm-hmm. The 24th.
Oh, 24th. Oh, so that is next week. You're right. Next week.
Okay. Damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
But all right, that's fine. For Hawkeye wise next week. But yeah, freaking. I saw like 2.0, right? I did watch that, and it was all good until it got crazy at the end. I was like, oh my! I think that's why I haven't gone and watched the third one yet because it just got super weird and crazy at the end.
I love the ending of 2.0. To me, that's the best part of the whole fucking movie trilogy so far.
But it just went so weird all of a sudden.
Yeah, because the story changed. I mean,
Like in the middle.
if you think about it, they just expedited what happens to what's her name, Ray.
Yes, and then
And then all of a sudden,
Third
third
Impact.
impact's gonna happen now.
Yeah.
For surprise, motherfucker! It's not happening in fucking 10 episodes. It's
No.
happening now.
happened already, yeah. So I think that's why I've been kind of afraid to go to 3 because like everything I already know already happened.
And 3 doesn't fucking tell you anything. Like
Yeah.
you're just so confused with number 3. Maybe you'll get it better after seeing 2, though.
Maybe, yeah. So maybe I'll go watch that pretty soon. Actually, do that.
No, I was saying we should all watch 4.0 together.
Well, I need to go watch 3.0.
Oh, well, we've seen it twice. We just don't get it.
I'll only seen it once. I don't think I've seen it twice.
Did we see it twice together?
I hope not.
Because I've seen it 3 times, and I saw it once without you. I'm pretty sure you and I saw it twice together.
I've seen it once. I know I've seen it once for sure with you guys. That's it. That's the only time I can remember watching it.
Okay, maybe you only did once. Okay, maybe.
I don't remember watching it a second time.
I know I saw it in theaters, then I saw
what
it with
the fuck?
you, and then I think I saw it with.
I guess you must have seen it on your own. No.
No, in theaters I saw it with a different friend for sure. But I remember I was like, what the fuck, even then.
I don't remember it at all, so maybe you did. I don't know. And then if I don't do any of that, maybe start getting into freaking My Hero Academia.
Man, you should. It's so good.
I mean, there's so much coming out soon, though. Like, I'm not even sure if I should try, though,
I'm not mad at you if you want to wait. There is a lot. We're about to get overwhelmed with content.
But I need to because I'm planning to go visit my family in for Christmas, right?
Oh, and they read it. They watch it, right?
My niece watches it. My sister was upset that she was already ahead of her. She was like, yeah, she was already watching that without me. I'm upset with her. But I'm like, fuck, I got to get on that right
What
now.
if we watch the first episode here? Well, you're probably about to eat right now.
I am because I'm actually fucking hungry, too.
Actually, me too. I guess he's picking up my food. I'm focused.
Right.
Anything else we want
Find out what we did next week.
Yeah. And we told them,
Oh, well, it may not even happen. Usually what happens, right?
That's true. But yeah, don't forget.
I do want to get in Splatoon, too, though.
Yeah, I'm going to, as soon as this shit's off me, I'm playing, man. I can't wait. But yeah, guys, thanks again for joining us. Unfocused. We'll be back next week, same time, same bat channel.
Join our Discord. Let us know what you guys think. Give us your thoughts on whatever we talked about today.
And email us at gmail.com. Unfocusedpodcast at
do that,
gmail.com.
too. Peace.
Don't forget, this is a Collision 28 production. We're live
yeah,
on
we gotta do this.
twitch.tv/Collision28 every
Wednesday.
Also, you can always catch us on youtube.com/unfocusedpodcast to see rebroadcasting of these episodes. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe there as well.
Also, Twitter, you can message us at Unfocused28. We also give you updates when the show starts. Instagram at Unfocused Podcasts. Subscribe, like.
Also, you can subscribe to our podcast show, the audio version, on Apple Podcasts, or just get more information about that on collision28.com.
Or if you have any comments or things you want us to talk about, or maybe things that you feel we missed in the past, email us on unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com.
It's over!
Don't forget to subscribe.